Alright, hopefully we're good here. Hello, hello, stargazers. Welcome in, welcome in. Hello, Madness. Hello, Arcu. Hello, Con. Hello, Pisaf. Hello, Sounds Like Dust. Hello, Newbie Reaper. Hello, Vessa. How is everybody doing? I hope you guys are all doing well today. Hello, hello. I'm nervous because there's like I tried to change and update a lot of different things. So I'm hoping that that I have things that are like a little bit fixed, a little bit like working a little bit better. Rain Hero and Red Dragonair, hello, hello. I'm glad to hear that you're doing all right, newbie. Hello, hello. Welcome in, everybody. Oh my gosh, I was trying to make the Twitch ad thing better. I think the Twitch ads should end relatively shortly. I'm trying to do the thing where there's no pre-rolls so that people can like get a bunch of ads and then we're good for an hour, and then hopefully it would tell me if there's ads, except it's not doing that in chat, so I'm gonna have to figure that out later. But I'm hoping that I will be able to make things better. Why the lighting in the thumbnail got RTX on? What do you mean? What do you mean? I'm glad to hear that you guys are doing well, though. I'm glad to hear that everybody is doing well. Alright. I think we should be good for ads on the Twitch side. If you're ever irritated with ads, feel free to jump over to the YouTube side. I've got no problem with that. Dark Monster, hello, hello. Welcome in, welcome in. Yeah, I'm finishing the tutorial today. And, if we have time, I might try to do some, Amiya fan art. Because, I don't know, okay, I've been doing the Master Studies, right? And I like doing the Master Studies, but you can't do Master Studies forever. Eventually you need to be doing your own stuff too. So if we have time, I think it would be nice to move over to doing some fan art of Amiya after, but it depends. I really don't know how things are gonna go. It all depends, really. I love beginners. Hello, Supa. Define tutorial, since those don't really end till like chapter 3. Oh, they don't? Oh. The part before you reach a chapter. I don't know what that counts as. Zashi, thank you very much for following. Thank you. Oh, my alert is definitely in the wrong location for this stream. Good to know. Good to know. I moved all the alerts. I tried to make them less invasive because I was rewatching the VOD and I was like, oh, this is right in front of the text. This is right in front of the dialogue. This is not good. So I tried moving things around, but I guess I didn't do it correctly on the just chatting screen. Have you seen the hash edits face tracking add-on? I don't know what you mean. Echo, hello, hello, welcome in, welcome in. Fun fact, every event and new main story chapter has their own tutorial for a new mechanic. Really? That's crazy. As it says, Tiny Fox popping up down from the bottom of the screen made me chuckle. It's usually larger, but I was trying to make it smaller for every other screen, and I forgot about this one. The lapwing thing? I don't think I'm not sure if I'm familiar with what you're talking about. Mauser, hello, hello! First time ever caught a streamer live, praying for your success in the stages. Thank you, I'm probably gonna need it. Yeah, okay, so I don't think I've gotten to chapter 1. I think I'm still in, like, the very first tutorial. So that'll be interesting, I suppose. Have confidence, Corne. Thank you, Corne. I appreciate the doggo. Gold says, I have 4 Japan Pokemon games? Okay. Cool. The last stage of chapter 3 is brutal. Oh dear. Yeah, I haven't even gotten to chapter 1, so we're gonna have to see how it goes. You're in chapter 0, which is the first one. Okay. Alright, sounds good. Wait, you said chapter 0 is the first one? So, wait, okay, do most people know it as chapter 0 or as chapter 1? Dashi, hello, hello! Mots, hello, hello! Nice to catch you live. I watched your first Arknights VOD yesterday. I was looking forward to this next one. I'm glad to hear. Alright, let's get into it, I suppose. Alright, we're gonna pause this here, we're gonna add this here, and then change... I'm still learning how to best transition things. Okay, there we go. Chat's not as in the way now. I can still move it over just a little bit. Let me just move this, come on. Just move it down a little bit so that it's not in the way. There we go. Chapter 0 is basically prologue. Chapter 0 through 3 are relatively easy. Okay, good to know. It goes from 0 to 15? Oh no. Well, we'll see how things go. We'll see how things go. Alright. I'm a little bit nervous to get back into this. But we're gonna try. We're gonna try. Okay. I feel like I'm forgetting something important, but I forget what it is now.
Arknights.
The final stage of chapter 3 was like the first one I had to look up a guy. Excuse you. Hello. What do you mean failed? Excuse you. Come on. Probably should have done this part first. I was forgetting where the opening was.
Welcome home, Doctor.
There we go. Okay. Verification expired. What do you mean expired? What? What do you mean expired? Wait, I was just on here yesterday. Data expired. They just added a new game mode? Wait, what do you mean? What do you mean the servers are down? Really? Reopen the game, new update? What are the chances of this? There's Vesa, this is why I was trying to figure out the time zones! This is why I was trying to figure out the time zones, Vesa! Remember I said, like, I think that there's maintenance, and you're like, oh, are you planning on playing at 1 in the morning? And I said no, but I feel like there's gonna be an overlap here. Welcome to AK. It literally started now. Does anyone know how long it goes on? 1 hour left? Alright. You know what? That is okay. We can work with this. I am okay. It is all good. Yeah, Fanart stream. We'll flip things around a little bit. That is all good. If you guys are okay with that, we will switch things around. I am okay with that. Alright, so just because I've never gone through a maintenance thing. Do I have to close it out and then reopen it later? Does it need an update? A relog? Like, how does it usually work? Alright, that's fine. I just have to make sure that I have all the references ready, because I wasn't expecting this. You can keep it open? Alright. We'll just have we'll switch things around then. We will go to drawing section here. Boom. Hello again. Okay. I will turn off the sound there, switch things around. Wonder if space is why I see some people side-scrolling chat window, or chat floating across the screen. You don't need to have space for it on screen. What do you mean? Wait, I'm a little bit confused what you mean. Maintenance was supposed to spend an hour ago, but Yostar's server sort of exploded. Oh no. Alright, that is a-okay. We are gonna work with this. You know what? When life gives you lemons, right? This is a-okay. I just need to make sure that I have, a reference. I think that's the main thing. I had a hard time finding, like, a good reference here. So, let me just very, very quickly, thank you for your patience, for anyone new coming in here. Let me just write this in real fast. This is not, okay. Gathering references. Thank you for patience. I'm only gonna be like 5 minutes, but still. Okay. I didn't spell patience right. Now I know how Senpai feels. At least now you know in the future. Yeah, no kidding. The thing is, like, I kind of had a feeling that I was gonna get spooked by this. You need an Amiya reference? I'll post the character sheet in Discord. That'll be great. Yeah, if you have, like, a high resolution version of it. Absolutely, yeah, if you can throw that in, like, images and media, that would be fantastic. I should have grabbed this ahead of time, but I was changing so many things that I couldn't grab, like, a detailed version of everything. But, okay, let's see. Headshot's probably gonna help. Luckily, I kind of had in my head what direction I wanted to go, so we'll have to see how well we can do this. The difference between you and Senpai is you realize it was spelled wrong. Ouch. Maintenance was supposed to be an hour ago. Publishers are actual raccoons. What? Didn't manage to start it until now. I see. So, okay, in normal circumstance, we would have been okay. Make me a iconic Rhodes Island jacket. I'm probably just gonna do a headshot. Just cause I'm going without master study work. I'm trying to do this part on my own. Let's see. And, okay, we're just gonna... I can probably get a little bit of her jacket here. I'm trying to see how much I can do without being full-on master study, you know? Because we've been doing so many master studies, so I wanted to do this as, like, full-on... Oh, I can turn this back on. I've been trying to do full-on fan art. Alright. I think I've got some good references. Let's see. Con, thank you! Oh my goodness! Thank you, thank you, thank you. Alright, I'll just go with the main full body for this. Even though I'm probably just gonna do a headshot, but it still helps to get the whole thing just to see where I'm referencing from. Alright. And then, yeah, the design, even just the base of the jacket, is a little hard to figure out. Okay. We are all good here. Thank you, Con. I appreciate you very, very much. Alright. Let's go. Obligatory didn't know we were starting this now, speed paint style. Okay. We'll change this, So what we are gonna do is, I'm probably gonna start off with doing a... Let's see here. Yeah, I think I just want, like, a basic... Okay, I was gonna have her facing the other way, but I can only see a reference from one side, so that's fine. Let's see if I can get a basic headshot here. Okay. I probably should have also grabbed a model for, a 3D model for this, just to sort of make it a little faster. But that's okay, you know what? This is all a learning experience. This is all a learning experience. And it is all good. Gongon says I have the art book digitized on hand for my own reference. That makes sense. Skybird, hello, hello! We're jumping to drawing Amiya because I didn't realize the servers were down. That's okay. Just my luck, right? Thank you so much for subscribing. I really appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. I thought I had that on an alert, on a sound alert. No? I definitely should have it on a sound alert. I could have sworn I did. Learning experience intensifies, no kidding! That's okay. Alright, I need to make her head a little bit smaller so that I have room for her ears. Let's see here. Yeah, I don't have many headshots in my portfolio, so I wanted to be able to add more headshots, and I figured that Amiya would be a good first subject for it. Do you need to change the category on Twitch? I don't know how strict they are? No, I don't think so. I mean, it's literally still Arknights, isn't it? It's just not entirely the game, it's just... Cliff, thank you very much for following. Thank you, thank you. I don't think Twitch is very strict at all. I see people, like, doing just chatting streams that have nothing to do with the game category, who have it in the game category. Like, I'll see just chatting streams for, like, Marvel Rivals or Elden Ring because they know it's popular. At least this actually fits the subject matter. Alright. Let's see. See if I can get her main face here. And let's see. Okay, she has really, really long front hair. So it'd be nice if I can sort of allude to that here. And then she's got her big, big jacket in the back. Never see anyone get punished for something using the wrong category. Yeah, and we're basically, like, this is still all related, right? This is still all related. It's not like I'm drawing Mario, you know? if I was drawing Mario, then yeah, I think that what I would be doing would not be right. But, yeah, I think that as long as it's, like, thematically appropriate. CEO daughter. Mario and Amiya costume switch art? No! No! That doesn't sound right. That really doesn't sound right. Alright, let's see here. I want to see if I can try to get it, like, a little bit more painterly. A little bit more, like, artistic, rough feeling. It's just Amiya with Cappy. Igor, hello, hello, and Dark Monster, who jumps higher, though? Alright, you guys are gonna have to tell me when the servers are back, because I knew that this would be a thing. I really felt like I could predict this, because I asked about it yesterday, and we were trying to figure out time zones. And I'm like, no, I think it's gonna be, like, right during the stream time, and then, we were like, oh no, it's EN servers, they wouldn't do that, they would have it at, like, 1 in the morning. I'm like, I don't know, I think it might go by China time. Lo and behold. Alright, this doesn't feel right. I need to make this a little bit, like, maybe upward? No. Alright, maybe something like that would be work. I just wanted a... Maybe it doesn't work. Maybe it's not... Alright. I'm trying to do this without any planning ahead of time. So it's not necessarily going the best. But that's okay. Alright. You know what we'll do? Here's what we'll do. We'll have it more like this, probably. And then we'll have a little bit more shape to the hair. Servers in UDC, I think. East Coast maintenance is usually 1 PM in summer daylight saving time. Okay. So... Wait, so we're the... Okay. UTC, what is that? What's the equivalent of that? Because I'm trying to figure out, like, is this going by, like, China's time zone? Or is this going by, like, an EN time zone? This time for main is very unusual. It would usually be at, like, wouldn't they normally do that when everyone is sleeping? That would be typical, right? It is China's time zone? Okay, that's what I figured, right? That's what I figured. So, like, it wouldn't disturb anybody who's in China, but it would disturb EN. That makes sense, honestly. Alright, let's see. If I can get her eyes in real quick. I still don't quite... I'm not quite able to capture her design yet. It's something like this, and again, this is not very well planned, so I'm just sort of going off the seat of my pants. So, thank you so much for subscribing! What the heck? Thank you! I really appreciate that! Why are my alerts audios not working? I can see them, but I can't hear anything. But thank you, I really appreciate that. I think daily reset is 1400. Main's usually 2000? Today it's an hour late? Huh. Usually do maintenance at 12, but unfortunately I didn't sleep. Understood. Not even a reminder it was coming. No, I did see a reminder. I did see a reminder for this one. I just got time zones mixed up. I'm going with Amiya donkey ears or not? What do you mean donkey ears? I'm trying. It's an hour and 27 minutes longer than usual. Really weird. Oh, it's due to internal issues. They announced it in the official Discord only. I see, I see, I see. So, like, if there hadn't been issues, we would have been okay. That's A-okay. We're making do, you know? We're making do. I just need to figure out how her jacket interacts in the front there. That's the part that I struggle with. Just figuring out where this jacket lands. Well, while everything's in maintenance mode, I still very much appreciate the company. Nanashi, hello, hello. Yeah, we're all good. Thank you for the reminder, I appreciate it. Alright. I can't really see all of her accessories, so I'm trying to do my best. Let's see. Do you like the gameplay? I haven't really gotten much of a chance to get into the gameplay, just because I'm still on, like, the prologue? You guys said prologue before, I think. So, I'm not entirely sure. I feel like I haven't really had enough time to explore it, I guess. I was having some help with it the other day, and it did seem something that, like, I like the strategy aspect of it, for sure. I think the strategy aspect is very interesting. I didn't you know what's funny? On the art side, I didn't realize that a lot of the art that I've saved as, like, inspiration and whatnot, you know, things that I want to get better at, things that I want to use for reference, the vast majority of them were Arknights, and I wasn't aware. Like, I went back to look at these references that I'd saved pictures of for a very, very long time, and I'm like, oh, wait, I recognize this character now. I recognize that character now. Oh, wait, that one's Amiya. Oh wait, that one's Golden Glow, and I just had no idea. I just liked how that artist had rendered that character, and then I was like, oh, wait, like, 90% of these are Arknights. So that was kind of amusing. Both official art and fan art. I'm trying to make her hair flow nicely. It's not easy. AK's always been godly in terms of art. That is really how I got into it. Arknights for real, absolutely. Servers are working again. They worked for like a few minutes ago, and then went down and up again. So wait, are they... like, where are we at with them? It's all Arknights always has been. It was only a matter of time to start playing it. I've been doing master studies, and then I was like, I kind of want to know where these are from. I kind of want to know, like, what the background is for this, you know, why this has so much fan art, why this has so much people interested. And then you guys flooded. I saw people, like, even just doing the very first master study, and they were all like, you gotta try it, you gotta try it, you gotta try it. I'm like, I guess I'll try it. And that's where we are. It's unstable. I logged in as soon as I used recruitment and booted out. Oh, okay. Alright. Alright, this isn't turning out too bad. That's good. Let me make sure. Okay. Good. Adjust it a little bit still. Adjust the face a little bit. Let's see here. This needs to be much lower, I think. There we go. That is a little bit better. Again, I'm going in, like, really, really blind here. Probably need to move this forward a tiny bit more. Yeah. That's better. Always good to flip your canvas. Always good to flip your canvas. I want to give her, like, a very small smile. Very, like... let's see here. Very slight. I'm going back and forth. I'm trying to check my proportions and everything. I'm trying to See if angles are right. This hair is bothering me. I need to be able to use this hair to cover things up better, and I haven't quite figured it out yet. I think this part is just not right yet. I think it really does need to go in front of her face, like how the official art has it. Ariabird, thank you so much for following. Thank you. I appreciate it. Also, if I missed anybody, following or subscribed on the YouTube side, I'm sorry. I have alerts. They're just not going off. But I really appreciate you guys. I really appreciate you guys. And hey, I'm glad that I kinda, like, had the idea to do a split stream, right? Because that made jumping into something else so very easy. Already kind of had it set up knowing that I wanted to swap to it later. So that was lucky. Alright, let's see if I can get the rest of her hair in, her jacket. Also, hello, Sierra. JDYTCD, thank you for following. And Hono Kitsune, thank you for following. I appreciate you guys. Let's see here. Stream Elements, why'd you split that message? You're confusing me. Could have sworn I heard the audio for the alerts on my end. Did you? Okay, maybe it's, like, turned off for me for some reason? Maybe you guys can hear it and I can't? That happens a lot with streaming, right? That happens all the time. Alright. I'm trying to figure out her jacket. Her jacket is eluding me at the moment. Do I take Arknights and Pokemon commissions? I've never heard of that. That sounds fascinating. I mean, I love drawing Pokemon. Does that entail, like, mixed fan art? That sounds amazing. That sounds super fun. I'd be happy to do stuff like that. That sounds really cool. I have 2 YouTube streams. Oh, that's what I was afraid of. I did not want to have 2 YouTube streams going. I don't like that. Wait, is there 2 YouTube streams going? I was afraid of that happening. I was afraid of that happening, like, legitimately. Oh, Stream Elements, you are not good at doing your job. Previous- okay. Scared me. Scared me. Okay, Stream Elements, you're off the hook this time. For now. For now. Okay, there have been times where it does duplicate like that, and it's terrible. It's absolutely terrible, so thank you for clarifying that. Alessandra, thank you. Huh? Wait, did... What just happened? I'm confused. Imagine click with the Danny tail. Wait, did somebody just... Melisandra, did I not get an alert for something important? Hang on a second here. I'm very confused. Okay, Twitch isn't saying anything, but Stream Elements is. I'm confused. Okay. Twitch isn't reacting to anything crazy, so... Okay, I'll leave it there for now. J4 Chris, hello. Welcome in. Watching your first stream when you just started Arknights, watching you right now live, and Twitch, that's what I meant. Okay, I see. You're making me confused now? Yeah, I'm confused too. I'm a little confused too. Let's see here. Rindell, hello. One question, where can I write you for commission questions? So, you can either ask me, like, during stream, or if it's more detailed, you can always send me a message on VGen, or if you have not yet joined our Discord, my Discord is actually very art-focused, and I'm happy to be messaged for any commission inquiries through Discord. It is mainly an art-focused Discord, but you guys have also taken it over a little bit. VGen's the first link in the description, by the way. What do you mean, what do you mean first link in the description? I still don't have a call out for VGen, do I? Thank you for the Discord shout. So yeah, it is okay. It says I'm gonna have to change the Discord description too. It says art focused and it is art focused. But a lot of you guys have joined very recently too. So the Discord is kind of evolving as it goes, let's say. I never want to lose, like, the full identity of myself. I mainly do art, but Arknights has inspired me very, very heavily on the art side. So I have been very interested to be pursuing fan art and master studies and the like. I have a whole channel where you can actually submit master studies for me to consider doing in the future. Mine does that. We had to make a game chat, like, day of that hadn't existed before. And then I saw people being like, oh, sorry, we took over the game chat. And I'm like, no, it didn't exist before you were here. Do you ever check out the art for the characters that were up on the limited banner? That was Lapland and, Vulpes, Foglia, right? I did see their designs. Okay, I'm getting so confused with how she has her jacket. Hey, I'm gonna need to break this down a lot more. Oh, and she has the big, jabot. I do love the jabot. I think the jabot is a really, really cool touch. This is probably gonna end up being a lot rougher than I initially intended, but that's alright. And I know that I can still do better on the face. I'm just trying to get the proportions right at the moment. Do I need the concept art? I do have the concept art. This is my first time ever drawing her. So it might be a little bit rough. This is my first time ever drawing her, and I was also sort of thrown into this unexpectedly. That's okay, though. Like I said, I've normally been doing master studies, and people are always like, oh, this looks so good, and I'm like, yeah, but I didn't come up with, like, the majority of the problem solving, you know? So I can't take credit for that kind of thing. But that's why I also need to make sure that I'm jumping between master study and doing my own thing, and building up skills in both areas. I think it's important to have that balance. Let's see here. We've got the fur here. Alright. I'm also trying to make sure that the proportions are okay. So they're not gonna be like one-to-one perfect, but... Alright. I think I'm gonna try slapping in some color for now. I'm just trying to get some... Let's see. I think I want to try to do more like a muted tone and more in the shadow if I can. So we're gonna do a little bit of this, make it a little bit brighter around the face. A little bit lighter around the face. There we go. That's better. And I want a little bit of her highlights here. A little bit on the brows. What kind of tutorial are you going to be offering in the fine art of tackling beginner VTubers? What? What kind of tutorial are you going to be offering in the fine art of tackling beginning VTubers? Huh? I'm a little bit confused what you mean. Alzer0 says, as a recent member of the Discord, it's very fun. You should join if you like art and just general chatting. I appreciate the shout out. Arknights has a really distinct style that made me fall in love with the game. Yeah, for sure. I can see that, because, like, before knowing anything about the game, I've just also fallen in love with the art style. I really want my work to take on a more painterly tone, and I think you can't really get a better example than Arknights for something more painterly, more deep and meaningful and that kind of thing, right? Let's see, okay, I think I like actually how I had that better. Better before. Arknights beginner VTuber tackling I did not say Arknights, did I? I hope I didn't do that. Tackling VTubers is pretty tough to learn. No, it's a VTuber tackling a tutorial. How did I mess that up for you guys? How did you guys end up getting the wrong message? I'm trying to tackle Rembrandt lighting if I can. Bloodclaw, hello, hello! I'm Starlight, I'm a new viewer, and you're a very pretty fox. I appreciate that, thank you. Also, I love, are those, I love the emojis in your name. I love the fox unicorn, very, very, very cool. Totally not biased at all. Totally not biased at all, but it's nice to meet you, hello! I think I can tackle a VTuber. Tackling a tutorial, you guys, come on now. Come on now. Alright. This is not right. I don't need that much. I have lighting in the wrong area, or at least in the wrong amount. Because to me, beginning VTuber tackling tutorial means it's a tutorial in tackling beginning VTubers. That's terrible. I did not mean that, no. Are we tackling Starlight now? No! Come on, guys. Come on now. Let the violence come out. Wow, Vesta! Thanks for being on my side here. With the possibility of Amiya fan art. Yeah, you know, just some fan art on the side. Why not? Alright, there we go. I'm kind of doing it this way because I was talking to somebody earlier, and they were like, I don't get it. How do you just jump straight into light and shadow? And I'm like, well, if you have a more painterly style, it actually is what makes the most sense. To be able to jump straight into light and shadow, and to just sort of base down the look that you want. It's actually kind of an easier way to work for me, to be honest. It's more my comfort zone, shall we say. High impact violence and great fan art, sign me up. Newbie, oh my gosh. This mean you'll be playing Arknights later and tackling the tutorial? Yeah, so what happened is I was going to do that first, and then we were gonna wind down with art. And then the server maintenance decided, hey, this is a great time to act up. So we sort of switched gears, but it's okay. We're flexible here. We can do that. We can do that. We are flexible here. I need to get so much better at doing this live, because this still does not feel right. This seems way too, like, chibi, not nearly as toned down as I'd like. I think I need to do, like, an overpaint or something. I'm probably gonna do an overpaint on the eyes later, because they're not making me the happiest at the moment. I know I can do better with the eyes. I think maybe they're just a little bit too big. Maybe if I try narrowing the eyes down a little bit, so that they're more serious, more thoughtful. I know she does have more open eyes, but, like, there's a limit, you know? Let me see. Yeah. Just, let me see. This is not turning out how I want, necessarily. Alright, that's a little bit better. It's a little bit better in terms of being a little more realistic. TV Amiya is good. She deserves to look cute and happy. I mean, that's fair. It's just not our goal for this. That is fair, though. I feel like I should be able to do something a little bit nicer than where I'm at now. I think I'm just out of practice with doing headshots and things. Make Amiya's clothes pink. Let's see, something here. I'm trying to figure out where the light is coming in from. Probably make this a little bit brighter, a little bit lighter. Wait, I did hear that. Are the alerts just really, really, really quiet on my end? I actually did hear that. Thank you so much for subscribing. I appreciate it. Why can't I? Okay. Maybe it's just really quiet on my end for some reason. Are you using CSP? I am indeed, yes. Alright. Try to get her hair down. I can't quite see what's here. This needs to be way... Okay. The neck is very off. Like, all of this needs to be overpainted and changed. This is the kind of thing where, you know, if I was thinking correctly, I would have, like, at least based the sketch ahead of time. Because otherwise, I'm just not, working in a way that is conducive. There we go. I might end up redoing this. Might end up trying to regain my sense of understanding of form. Conducive isn't a real word? Wait, what? Am I using the wrong... You know how I am talking on stream. I think it's cool to see how you do it from complete scratch with no preparation. Well, I'm glad that that's amusing. For the AK style, be sure to look up LM7 Invicta. They did many of the early AK designs and shading concepts. Oh, I see, I see. I will definitely do that, thank you. You might have to remind me, but thank you, I will try to keep that in mind. I feel like as long as we get, like, a pretty decent amount of color and everything, we should be okay. At least in terms of just a quickie. In terms of getting the idea down. The eyes are not where I need them to be, though. I think I'll just paint over the eyes entirely. And I love how she always has, like, these, like, cyan highlights. I think that's really interesting how they play with that. Let's see here. We're doing something really, really rough now. Where I'm just not really caring too much about, like, the most, polished thing, and just sort of trying to use the strokes to my advantage. And kind of, let's see, maybe, cool shadow. Maybe a cooler dark shadow? That would probably be good. Mia's a spot of bright color in a dark world, yeah. There's a certain fascination with watching a piece go from simple lines to pretty picture. Sultan Idris, thank you for following. Thank you. I appreciate it. Hello, fellow doctor. Hello, I am... We are in maintenance mode, so we are doing a little bit of fan art in the meantime. Alright, yeah. Definitely good to have a bit of a cooler tone shadow, I think, helps. Not doctor yet, medical intern. Fair enough. Yeah, still in prologue. Still in prologue, so probably can't say anything. Let's see. Okay, so if I can just add a little bit of light coming from the back of the hair, and then if I can add a little bit more extra in between here, having some breakup of the shape so it's not all one large clump, and then these pieces can kind of show through a little bit. Breaking into these, like, lighter and darker, cooler and warmer, kind of creates an interesting effect. And then we'll have a little bit of highlight on the top. I'm actually gonna probably add more to the ears. Hello, Senpai. Welcome in, welcome in. How are you doing? I hope you're doing well. So, the game's currently in maintenance mode, so I jumped over to doing fan art. Everybody's in maintenance mode right now. I know, right? The thing is, like, I kind of had a feeling that there was a chance we were gonna get stuck, because I saw a notice yesterday, and then I got confused with the time zone. But that's okay. We're making do. We're making do here. No master study? Entirely self-fabricated? Yeah, I feel like it's worth jumping between doing master study and doing them on your own, because I can only do so much with a master study, but I still need to be able to, you know, grow my own skill set. And if I only do master studies, then I'm still relying on an existing piece. So I have to be doing my own as well. And if I was smart, I probably would have recorded this. But we were very much thrown for a loop in many different ways, so it's all good. It's all good. Learning how to adapt and overcome. And I'm just sort of painting over things, because I don't really care too much about, Alright, where is this? This is sort of right at the edge, isn't it? I don't really care if this is super perfect, because our plans kind of went out the window a little. So we're just having fun playing around with color at this point, to be honest. At least you had a backup plan, yeah, right? Yeah, his name actually is Vtuber Senpai. Random guy popping in? Hello, hello. Arknights down at the moment? Yes, indeed. Yes, we are in... We're drawing while there's maintenance going on. Feel free to join us. Feel free to hang out. If you ask any questions or opinions that I have about the game, I don't really have much, because I'm only in the prequel at the moment. Alright, we need to be able to bounce a little bit of the light behind her on the jacket as well. Look, it's nice. We're creating like a little bit of a waiting room. It's all good. It's all good. I'm stuck in tutorial jail. I don't know how long tutorial jail lasts, but... Oh, wait. If it's a maintenance, then the whole thing's gonna have to, like, update too, right? You're just saying that there's an update? Hopefully that doesn't take too long. What's my opinion on pixel art? I don't do it myself, but I really admire people who do. I think that pixel art is a really cool way of tackling a completely different art style. And it's also really accessible. There's a lot of people who can't draw in the traditional sense, and pixel art kind of gives them the opportunity to do so, which I think is really nice. It would help if I could count these. What am I doing here? Alright, every other one. There we go. Pixel art, my beloved. In the best way possible, this so far reminds me of a transitory frame from this YouTube short. I can't look at the link right now, but I have to believe ya. Let's see here. If there's an update, it should be tiny? Okay. Why is this not working as a... What am I doing wrong in terms of the color scheme here? Oh wait, is there oh wait, there would be 3, there would be... Okay, I need to zoom in on this. I can't do geometry. I'm losing my sense of geometry. Let's see. Okay, we've got... I'm just gonna do it this way. There we go. That makes a little bit more sense in my head, I think. Maybe. Maybe? I'm just gonna go with it. It doesn't have to be perfect, we're just trying to get the idea down. We can always make it nicer later. Oh. I zoom in on the wrong part here. Okay. I still do not like how I've drawn these eyes. I think I need to fix these eyes. Like, badly. Hey, geometry, who needs to know all the rocks? Let's see. Alright, I'm gonna do a little bit of overpainting. Because I think that this needs to be overpainted a little bit. To sort of have the best results. I'm gonna use a thinner brush that kind of lets me take a little bit more control with things. It would help if I didn't just draw straight on, or... There we go. I'm just gonna try to smooth everything out, because since the eyes are usually what people focus on the most, that is kind of the part that we have to be able to fix the most. It's essentially the most important part to get right. The rest can kind of fall to the wayside, but if the eyes are wonky, then that is what people pay attention to. An artist friend of mine does fan art, but also does his own redesigned version of the characters to his taste. What would a Starlight version of Amiya look like? I don't know. I feel like I don't know the designs enough at the moment. I'm kind of just going with the base at the moment, since I'm so new to everything, but that could be an interesting future idea. Like, how would I alter these? I don't know. It's an interesting thought. I think I'd probably make the read, a little bit clearer, up where I can... Maybe it's just that I can't see the reference easily enough. It's probably something where I just have to understand it a little bit better myself. I don't know, I feel like these are pro designs. I wouldn't want to mess with them too much. Future stream idea? Heck yeah. Prismatic Kongon. Am I going to upload the Amiya drawing on Discord? I can. I absolutely can. I think I need to refine it a little bit more. I think that... I'm trying to figure out why I'm not satisfied with it yet. I'm hitting something that is not quite right. And I'd probably be able to figure it out, like, if I stepped away, but I'm not stepping away necessarily. Remixes are one of my favorite things to do when doodling. That's awesome. The patch download is done. It still says server is not open, so no rush. So, wait, is there something that I should be downloading in the background at the moment? Let's try this. The patch is up? Yeah, it's not there. Why is it not there? I can tell it's not there, I just can't immediately see what it is. Like, I know it's not right, I just can't figure out why it's not right. I feel like it's a proportion issue. But I can't quite get it. That helps a little bit. Maybe everything just needs to move forward? That helps a little bit. Maybe this needs to be a little ahead? Yeah, that makes a big difference. Combination of face shape plus eye position, that makes sense, honestly. I think the mouth could also be made a little bit higher. That would probably help. Maybe this could be a little bit lower. Alright. Yeah, that makes a major difference, doesn't it? See, you can tell that it's not right. It just takes a while to figure out where to go. I think the pupil of the furthest star should be a bit more towards the viewer. Since pupil are deeper than ours. That's true, yeah. This is why I'm just doing a paint over at this point. I also have the color right here. Iris might be a bit big in the forward eye? Possibly, yeah. Wait, you said, the iris? Maybe. It doesn't matter whether you do art yourself or not, honestly. Some of the best critique are given by non-artists because they're not as close to the product. Changing the shape would probably help too. So even if you don't do art yourself, your opinion is still extremely valuable. This needs to be more of a cool. The eyes currently lack the depth slightly that they're painted on. Yeah, I agree. I'm just trying to figure out where it needs to be. People generally know when something looks off, it's built in human instinct. Absolutely, right? Because it's a survival tactic. Should probably be more of a purple, I think. Kind of try to warm everything up a little. But yeah, it's still kind of hard to just go from nothing. So I'm doing my best with what I have. Alright, that's definitely making me a little bit less anxious, a little bit feeling a little bit better. Still has a ways to go, but definitely an improvement from where we were at. Based on how artists, I've opined, I responded to critique. I don't think most artists believe non-artists ought to be taken seriously when they're trying to be helpful and sincere. I know that there are a lot of artists that seem to have this opinion of like, oh, you don't do art, so what would you know? I don't believe that. Like, I genuinely do not believe that. I don't think that that is the case I think that people who don't paint themselves still have a very, very valid points of view. I feel sad when other artists try to shut down people just because they themselves don't draw. Because I think that, you know, honestly, people who don't draw can sometimes give even better critique because they're not so close to the trade that they are blinded with, like, little techniques here and there. They can just tell you how it is. They're gonna be the most honest, honestly. They won't know the term, but they will know if it looks wrong, and that is just as important. If you don't want to appeal to the masses, I don't know what to tell you. You need to be able to appeal to, you know, anyone who's going to look at your piece. If someone says it's off, then take a second look at it. You might still have your opinion one way or the other. You might still want to say, like, no, I want to keep it how it is. But you should absolutely listen to people, even if they don't make art themselves. Their opinion's just as valuable. Sometimes the most valuable criticism is from a different perspective entirely. Exactly. In programming, we have rubber ducking, and if a rubber duck can give valuable feedback, anyone can. I love that programming concept so much. Like, okay, I don't do any programming at all, but I am so in love with the idea of the rubber duck thing. I remember hearing that a long time ago and thinking that that was the greatest thing ever. A little bit overall darker, I think. This is feeling a little bit better, but it's still not great. What else does it need, I think? I think it's gotten hard for me to do, what is it? Tarime? I think it's gotten hard for me to do Tarime eyes. Like when they're down instead of sharp. I think Tarime eyes are harder to pull off. Unless I have them mixed up. I don't think I do. I think Surime is when they're sharper, and Tarime is when they're downturned. What does rubber ducking mean? First time I've heard the term. So basically, from what I understand with coding, if you're doing coding, right, and it's not working, it's because there's something off, like you forgot a comma or you missed a line or something like that, right? And if you're doing coding and you can't figure out what you did, you read the code back to a rubber duck on your desk, and then as you're reading it back, you can kind of get a better understanding of where you went wrong, and then if you throw the rubber duck in frustration, no one gets hurt. And I think it's a fantastic method. Yeah, you're either explaining the way the code works, or you're, like, reading off the code that you wrote. Because sometimes if you're just telling somebody something, it kind of, like, dawns on you where the mistake went, right? And if you get frustrated enough, then you're okay. You have a problem, you explain the problem to your faithful rubber duck in great detail like it's another person. There you go. Faithful rubber duck, I love that. Pulls you away from the intricacies and makes you go through it one bit at a time to explain. Yeah, exactly, exactly. Getting server not open error? I can't get the fix. Oh no. Is there some type of update that I need to be downloading in the meantime, though? Or is everything just not working correctly? The art version of the rubber duck is flipping the canvas, zooming out, flipping it upside down. True. Yeah, we don't get a full rubber duck. There's a small update? Okay, you can download the update. Alright, I'll do that while we're working on this, just so I have things going correctly, I guess. The server has not yet opened. Okay, will it at least allow me to do an update? No, it won't. Wait, is this the button for updates? No. I don't even know where the button for updates is. How long to learn an art style according to you? I want to learn art? I'm still working on developing my art style. I don't think it's a one and done thing. I think it is the one main thing that beginner artists, like, want more than anything is a solid art style. And you honestly won't get it if you look for it. It's a very catch-22 situation. So what I've been doing instead of trying to find my own style is I've just been studying the people that I admire. Because if you try to spend all your time focused on, like, finding your own art style, you'll drive yourself a little bit crazy. So yeah, hello. Thank you so much, I appreciate it. It updates automatically when you open the game. Oh, do I have to, like, re-close it and reopen it then? Hunting a style is a fool's errand from personal experience. It really is, yeah. I agree with Konkon 100%. Things just kind of happen over... Yeah, okay. Alright, I'll close it and reopen it then. Let's see here. Night in charge, hello. Alright, hopefully this works. Hopefully this doesn't mess up the stream itself. Alright. Try that. See if it wants to download an update in the meantime. As long as we're here, as long as we're working, right? Alright, I need to switch to something more textured. There we go, that makes me feel a little bit better. I've been working a lot more with textured brushes, and it's helped in terms of the perfectionism side. It's helped not worry about perfectionism. Do you use paper for drawing, or is the whole process digital? Whole thing, start to finish, digital. I've been working on this the whole time that we've been waiting for the server maintenance. So yeah, whole thing, start to finish. Okay, I know she's a rabbit, but I still don't feel like I like how fully innocent rabbit-like she looks. It doesn't feel right to me. It doesn't feel like she has enough depth. I want to see if I can capture that a bit better. Is Amiya before the game's plot gets to her. Ouch. Make her look more traumatized? No, I don't want to do that. I want to give her a little bit more, I want to give her a little bit more feeling of, like, wisdom, I guess? Let me see. Okay. Maybe just some sort of highlights or something. Server's up? Alright. I'll just finish this up real quick. Try to push this eye in just a tiny bit. I think I'm still downloading the update. I think it's still downloading the update at the moment, because I just started doing that. Alright, I'm gonna fix this at some point. I'm gonna figure out where I went wrong with this. Save that for now. Not bad for, like, an hour of just throwing things at a wall and seeing what sticks. Alright. Is this behaving correctly? Hopefully. Let's see. Are we gonna behave? Poseidon, thank you so much for following. Thank you. You can now officially say you're faster at drawing than Yostar's maintenance updates. Incredible. Alright. We'll jump here. That is still really off kilter. It is bothering me so much. Can I at least just, like, lift this a tiny bit? Man, I don't know. I'll figure it out. I can normally do a lot better when I actually plan first. Like, you know, have a sketch ready and everything. Okay, alright. I'll save that. I'm going to work on that later and fix a lot of things. Trust me, I can do a lot better. I'm a self-incarnated VTuber, you know? For those of you in Arknights who don't know what that means, the model work is all me. So I can draw better than this. Alright, alright. We'll pause this here. We will jump here. Let's see. Alright, are we good to go? Please show up correctly? Please show up correctly? I swear. I swear. Ah! Arknights, please. I beg of you. Okay. I'll try closing it and opening it again. I think it's just because it, like, didn't know what to do with the difference in the screens and everything. Okay. Trying that one more time. Please just load correctly and show up. I would really appreciate that. No more tech troubles. That would be really great if we didn't have any more tech troubles. Please. I beg of you. Come on. Where is this? Okay. Maybe it just wants to refresh. Let's try that. Match title. It should be correct.
Welcome home, Doctor.
It's not recognizing it. Why are you not recognizing this? Can you hear the audio? The audio's going through, but not the professional streamer. It's not appearing. I don't know why it's not appearing. It's not appearing. You can hear the audio, but not the screen. Why? Why? Why must it do this to me? It was okay just a minute ago. Specific window? Wait, maybe it wants... There we go! I know how to fix things! I know how to fix things! We are all good. Okay. I don't know what any of this is. Okay. Event, system, news. I don't really think, I guess, news? We don't really need any of this. It's not really gonna tell us much of anything. And this is the new banner, right? This is all good to know. Good to keep in mind, I suppose. Okay, okay. This has been such a wild stream so far. Okay. Dorothy is their Jerboa? Oh, that's a cool name. It's a good banner, too. Check the mail? Check the mail. Compensation. Is this for the... Okay. For the delay. I don't know if these are good. I assume that you guys know more than I do. Okay, I know sanity. I don't know the rest. Raycast, hello, hello. Welcome in, welcome in. The rewards are good. I will have to trust you. Red thing is good. 50 free sanity. Okay. I will have to trust you guys. I don't know what this is. It says premium, so it's probably good. The third is materials. Okay, okay. Red stuff is pull currency. I see. I see. Let's see. I think we're good there? You know Sandy couldn't be me? I don't, actually. I don't. That's free material. Save it for when you need for upgrading. Okay, got you. Okay, so if I want to continue where we are at in the story, right? It's gonna be here. Okay. We're still in complete prologue mode. Complete prologue mode! Don't forget to collect dailies? Should I do that first? I should probably do that first just so I don't forget, because I'm going to forget, most likely. Where is that? Where is that? I'm still learning the UI. I'm still learning the UI, I'm sorry. At the top, is it... Is it this one? Sign in, okay. Cumulative sign in. And I think there was something else. This one, right? I thought I'd already... Oh, time zone. Time zone. This is carrying over from the previous day. Okay. I think that's all I have, right? I think that's all I have, yeah.
Rhodes Island has achieved cruising speed, Doctor.
Alright.
Would you mind sorting out the navigation log for me?
You can almost get a 6-star for free. I did see that, but I think the time zone threw me off. There's also the bottom left for archive. I don't know what any of this is. I have not looked at anything archive related. I feel like I don't want to explore that yet. Yeah, okay. There's too much there. There's too much there. Alright. Let's see. We'll go back to tutorials. And, okay, this is just story-based, so existing characters. Gotcha. I'm still learning the very basic mechanics, and I'll have to try to remember what I had before. What I understood before. Speaking of which, Instructor Doberman, why did you choose me? Jessica, you worked at Blacksteel, a private security consulting company, didn't you? I assume you still remember what you learned there. Yes, I do. But you definitely don't seem prepared. Anyway, you still need to refresh the combat knowledge you learned at Blacksteel. Deploy Vanguard Fang to hold off the first wave of enemies. Okay. I'm guessing, okay, Vanguard should probably be more or less in the front here.
Leave enemy spotted. Prepare to fight.
And I could have Cruz already there. I suppose so. She's a ranger, so... Okay, yeah, we could take off this huge area here.
I won't sleep on the job.
I learned nothing from your job. What? What do you mean I learned nothing? What do you mean I learned nothing? Look, I'm thrown into this again. Stop. I'm trying. The enemy is wearing heavy armor and has high defense. Physical attacks can't do much damage. Okay, right. I just don't know the enemy's actual attributes. When I served at Blacksteel as a mercenary, I was conducting weapon tests most of the time. Alright then, tell us some options that Blacksteel taught you when facing such a situation. Okay, a solution is to use arts attacks to penetrate the enemy's armor. Good, you're correct. Now try it out. If you wait a moment, you can see the red line the enemy units will follow. Place operators in the way. Yeah, I was waiting for the red line, but I got nervous. I got nervous. Caster operator Durin is ready. You may deploy her at any time. Okay, so caster's magic. Magic can get heavy armor. This didn't look like heavy armor, so... Okay, also range? I can't... I feel like this would be a better area? I can't see how many blocks that would take up. I feel like this is a better area, covering my base.
What a pain.
And then I still feel like I need somebody, like, holding the line here, but... The shield is heavy armor. Okay, gotcha. That makes sense. Just breathe a moment. I'm trying. I'm nervous. I don't normally do things like this. So... She's a caster. She is in line, and then I feel like... I see where I went wrong. I just made everyone open. That is not helpful at all. Everything's open. I see the problem. Oh, I don't have anybody guarding the gate. This is absolutely terrible. I didn't realize everyone was going to be at the top. I thought I'd be able to have some people that were not at the top. You should use casters against enemy with higher defense. Because magic damage bypasses defense, I see. Other side of the stream why? There was a network error? Are you kidding me?
Hello? go.
Everything is wrong all the time and broken.
Down here.
Redo it.
Here. Nice meeting you, Big Dog.
Why did the stream
I'm
die?
doing the
Excuse you?
caster.
I hate everything. I hate everything like about this. Alright. I'll try to reload it again. And if I can't, I'm sorry. As long as the YouTube side stays alive, I suppose. It's still there? It says it's offline entirely. I'm so confused. I'm so confused. I tried to reload it. Hopefully it works. Twitch died, but YouTube's deja vu. Yeah, I tried resetting Twitch. Hopefully Twitch is okay. Saribot is back, alive. This is the most messed up stream I've had. I mean, okay, part of it was not my fault, but still. You're probably gonna get hit with ads because the stream is starting up again. I'm letting you know, you're probably gonna get hit with ads in about 1 minute. I'm just gonna try to read what chat says, because I messed this up. There's 2 types of defenses enemies have. They have defense for physical damage and resistance for art, magic damage. Enemies in these chapters either have high defense or high resistance. Okay. Twitch's deja vu. It's gonna hit you with an ad though, I think, because it restarted. So no ad. Swaswa, I appreciate that. Thank you, thank you. Okay, so... Okay. So, I don't yet know who everybody is and what all of their specialties are. So, I feel like I had a range, I had a ranger, a healer, I only had 1 vanguard, and I did not put them in the right place, but I thought I did because I was trying to cover them with the ranger, but that did not work. There's only 1 vanguard, so I had no one that I could put to secure the gates. And I thought that I placed them correctly, and I don't think I did. Casters deal art magic damage, and snipers deal physical damage. I feel like I only had, I feel like I just did not have, like, okay, I only had the caster afterwards, and in terms of, like, securing the boundaries, I don't think I had enough. Remember to heal the vanguard? I had the healer in the center. If you're overwhelmed, stack your units close to the blue box. It'll be safe and get you through most levels. That's fair, yeah. Yeah, okay, I see where Vesa said that I did not learn enough. I see where Vesa said I did not learn enough. Because I was trying to- I think I was thinking in my head what I did the first stream instead of what I had tried to learn. So I'm going to try this again. I'm going to try to attempt this again. Alright, what is the ads? I don't know if the ads are still being annoying. And I'm sorry if they are. I was in BC for 2 hours showing her stuff. I can't memorize everything, okay? I changed a lot of things, and then servers went down, and I was thrown off, and I was trying my best, okay? It's fine, you're still in the tutorial. I appreciate the support, guys, I really do. Usually want to put the range unit to hit the blocked enemy, not putting them behind the blocking unit where they can't hit the enemy. Wait, can you explain that again? You want to put the range unit to hit the blocked enemy, not putting them behind the blocking unit. I'm a little bit confused what you mean there. There's a tutorial stage in chapter 2 with peak BGM. That's always good to know. Remember back when I was new to Arknights, I did not do better than you. It is confusing. Don't place ranged operators behind blockers. Okay, which ones are blockers? Durin was out of range. She wasn't attacking the enemy until Fang died. I see. Okay, I'm still learning the range. And it's hard because you have to deploy them and choose your direction immediately, right? So it's hard to check unless you're more familiar with who you have. You place caster behind vanguard. Okay. Caster behind vanguard. So, okay, vanguard should probably be in front where the... I could have sworn that caster wanted to be at the top, no? Elmer, hello, welcome in, welcome in. Ground units are mostly blockers. That's the thing. I feel like I only had one ground unit. You can place it down and then pause before you choose a direction. You can? That's good to know, actually. That's actually really, really good to know. Start again, you'll see? Okay.
Everyone, are you alright?
Alright, we're gonna try this again. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna try this one more time. Just so I actually know what I'm doing. Okay. We have a caster, Vanguard, healer, and range. Okay. Fang is your only block. Use the rest to help you out. Okay. Yeah, that's what I figured. Alright, we'll try this one more time. Alright. We already got this. So Fang needs to be here, right? Fang needs to be in the front. And I should have waited till I knew where the line was. I think it- okay, I see the line. I see the line. Okay.
Leave it to us.
And then I don't have the one that you were asking about before, I think. But you said behind? This covers everything, so hopefully it's okay? She can be there or the tile to the upper left. Tile to the upper left. Why can't I? Alright. Tile to the upper left. Here, you mean? Enemy units cannot walk past high ground tiles unless they're aerial. I do know that. That was okay? That was okay. I don't know how to make sure that also the healers are able to catch everything. Chris, thank you very much for following. I appreciate it. I don't know the enemy's actual attributes. Okay. Alright, we're gonna try range probably here? Okay, wait. Let me try to talk through this before I actually make any actions. If I place range here, and then I place healer here, then I'm probably able to get to everybody, right? Range ops don't have to be behind Vanguard, they just have to cover the tiles in front of the Vanguard. Okay, that makes sense. You only need to heal Fang. Okay, so healer should be here, range should be here. Let's try that. Okay, we'll try it out. Try here.
I'm
And
listening.
here. There we go, now we can get everybody.
What a pain.
Oh, okay. I think that makes more sense. She's already rubber ducking with us. I am, honestly. Like, unironically. I kind of am. Note that only Durin is attacking? Yeah, I'm still learning names. Close enough. Close enough! I did not pick a healer. I did not pick a healer. I did not pick a healer. I picked a caster instead of a healer. I got the symbols mixed up. Gosh. Okay. Okay.
Of course we won. I worked real hard supporting you with my heart.
Yeah, next time I need to actually learn who's the healer. Okay. We'll try this again. Go back and 3-star the mission before this one. You only got 2 on it? What do you mean? Oh. Wait, is it the amount of that's filled up here? Okay. You want me to do this one again? Okay. So, what is... So 3-star, I'm guessing, is like perfect, like nobody gets through? Snowflake symbol is healing, okay. I don't know how I ended up choosing casting instead of healing. I genuinely don't know how I ended up doing that. Okay. I've already noticed backup support allows you to request external aid. Tap here on the squad page to request external backup. Okay. You've already signed contracts with other organizations. This is where you can see what kind of help they might be able to offer. Depending on how powerful we are and our relationships with these organizations, the help they can provide will also be different. They will not support all of our operations, but using them wisely will take the stress off of you a little bit. Please connect with other organizations as much as you can to expand the help available to us. Okay. Essentially friend system. Okay, okay. I have no idea who would be the best help for this. Support pulls from random players and friends list. I see, I see. Okay. You should always 3-star stages unless you're genuinely stuck. If you perfect a stage for the first time, you get a yellow rock. Good to know. Good to know. The wand symbol is caster, snowflake is medic. I understand that now. I don't know how I mix them up because, like, I can visually see the difference. One is a literal wand, the other is a literal medical symbol. I don't know how I mix them up. Genuinely. Pick someone who looks cool, you can change classes on the left. Oh, I see. I feel like I probably would need more Vanguard. Guard or sniper category generally carry the best unit. Okay. I don't know. Pick a guard? Whissadel? Don't pick Whissadel. Okay. Pick whoever you think looks cool. You can use this to try ops that you don't have yet. I see, I see. Okay. Alright, we'll try this one, I guess, for the moment. Why not? Sure. Casters like me excel at suppressing enemies with high defense and provide primary source of firepower for squads. Please make sure to include one caster in the squad. Okay. Wait. Do we have a caster? I have Click, and okay, I have Haze and Click? And you guys said that the order doesn't matter, correct? Do keep in mind the operators you take from friends list are scaled to your operators. If you have no Elite 2 operator in your roster, the operator you borrow won't be Elite 2 status. Okay. Amiya recommends herself. Noted, noted. Amiya is a solid caster. Alright. I'll try to clear this as best I can. Okay, 2 and 2. Probably good to have a Vanguard at the start. Or not, yeah, okay, Vanguard. I'm still learning the names compared with the symbols. Try putting them back here, I think.
I'm here to help.
And I at least just need somebody here for now. I can't think fast enough. Hang on a sec. Leveling Amiya is basically a requirement for story reason. Leveling her is a good choice all around. I did hear people say that that would be the best first choice. Watch out for the top Vanguard as she stops blocking if you use her skill. What do you mean stops blocking? Okay, I'm trying to think where I'm at here. I did not think this much the first stream here. So I have these two covered. It would take me a while to get a healer again. Myrtle can't block when her skill is activated. I don't even know her skill. I haven't used any skills yet. I don't know anyone's skill. Vanguards with flags will stop blocking enemies when you use their skill. I don't know what the skill is! Okay. Myrtle's skill gives more DP. Okay, thank you. Okay. I feel like would be the best at this point. Would it be best to have a defender at this point, or? Myrtle generates DP. Good to know. Good to know. She's not ready to use a skill though either, I think. I'm trying to figure out who's the best at this moment. Either range or defense or healer. I don't know if it would be best to wait. Like, I don't know how long to wait. I think that's the thing. Her skill is what lets you deploy other units. Defense would be the best option. Okay, so we'll have this one probably Probably behind here. Someone in front of Myrtle? Probably a defender. Okay, so defender doesn't always need to just be defending the gates. You can also just use them to defend the operators, right? No, it's okay, MG. I'm learning. It is overwhelming. You can always panic deploy when things are going wrong. Okay, we'll try that. We'll try waiting here and deploying here, I suppose. I don't know. I can't think of where the best option would be, but I would imagine here maybe. Except, it would help if I had a range there. Defender, usually the one that needs tank damage. Okay, we'll try that. See if we can get up there. 12, 13, and 14. Okay. Try here, and then if I can get a range, or if I can get her skill up. Place a defender behind Myrtle so you can comfortably use the skill. Wait, can you not otherwise? Oh, because you said that everything would go through her. I see. Healer next? Yeah, that makes sense. Okay.
Ooh, almost dozed off.
Covers DP.
Serious now.
Okay. Healer is going to need to be... That covers enough spots, I think.
Medics here! Here!
And then if I can get range... This would be a good place, right? Because that gets us a lot of squares. Alright, let me think for a sec. So I just deployed a medic, just deployed ranger. Can get these front squares here. And I feel like maybe Amiya as a caster here would probably be best. As long as she's within the range of the healer, if possible. Okay. Probably deploy medic closer to the back line. Most of the time they're squishy if they're focused. But the medic is on a ledge right now, right? So it's okay in this instance. That's a good way to think about deployment, maximizing the squares. Okay. Right now, no enemies hit enemies on ledges, so you can place them freely. Yeah, I know that there are future ones that can hit ledges, but I feel like a healer in this instance should be okay. So I'll see if I can get Amiya up here as a caster.
Roger. There you
And I think they said we're going to need casters on both ends, so I'll see if I can get, trying to watch everybody's values here. Caster on this end. Should probably be okay.
Out and about.
Probably could have gone one further. Operators on high ground can still be hit with enemies with ranged attacks. Okay. Oh, I see. I didn't realize there would already be. Okay.
Here I am.
I think we're okay for the moment. Everyone's healed. Everyone's in a decent range. Nobody's in a bad situation.
Take
Don't worry about the ranged enemies for now. You'll get a tutorial later. Okay. Understood. I think we should be about good. I think everybody's in a good... I think everybody's good.
Take aim.
Hayes could have been pointed to the left to cover more squares.
Mission accomplished.
Which one is Hayes?
All must return to
Hayes is the second caster. Yeah, I was thinking that. I was like, wait, if I had just gone one square further, I think that would have given me, like, a little bit more benefit. Okay. Highly recommend swapping Yato out for Fang or another 2-block Vanguard. Okay. Wait. I'm sorry, I'm still trying to learn who everyone's name is. It kind of frustrates me that in the setup here, it doesn't have anyone's name, you just have to memorize it. I think I do have Fang. I believe I do? Let me see. How many people recommended me to play Arknights? I don't even know at this point. I started off doing Art Master Studies. You can see the op names when you select them? You can when you select them, okay. The names are there when you confirm the stage. Yato is the girl with the visor. Fang is the blue horse. Okay. You're in bad luck since the limited banner ended today? I rolled some sort of banner. I think it was the limited one anyway. Crimson Prometheus, thank you for following. Thank you. I appreciate it. Can you check your mail right now to see if you get a skin reward they release now? If you haven't, I will drop the link to the site and maybe you can get it. I did check the mail before we started. Most people also think Fang is a wolf most of the time. I mean, you know, the name kind of throws you off a little bit. You can find the names, you select them before dropping them, the stage slows down when you do it. I did notice that, yes, okay. I checked the mail before joining this in. Is it? Alright, we'll try that.
Welcome home, Doctor.
Oh, literally new. Okay. Link to the limitless reward. Thank you for participating in Link to Limitless. Please check the rewards you received from the event. So this is the skin? For Savage. Don't know who these are. If you want someone in your friends list for support, I can be willing to let you friend me since my friend list isn't full, thankfully. I had a bunch of people in the Discord screenshotting friend list things, so I should probably go through that first, but I do appreciate the offer. If you haven't joined the Discord yet, if you would like to, my Discord is an art-focused Discord. I would like to emphasize that. My Discord is an art-focused Discord, but we do have a lot of people from Arknights in there right now, too. So if you're interested in joining the Discord, you can do !Discord, and we'd be happy to have you. I do normally have an art focus. I'm sort of still navigating everything. Alright. And then what is this one? Can be used as an icon? Okay. Discord is art focused yet. Oh, that is really pretty. What the heck? Wait, if you get the skin, do you get the operator entirely? Wait, that's a part I'm still not understanding. Do you get the operator if you get their skin? No, sadly? Oh, okay. It just has the same animation. That is a little bit confusing. Okay, so at some point... Okay. Skin operator set. That's what I figured. It does have a confusing animation. It is really pretty, though. Alright. Should be good there. Should be good here. It's guaranteed you'll get Savage, don't worry. Okay, good to know. If you want to learn units' names, you can take a moment to look at your squad. It's just hard for me to memorize everybody outside of battle. Alright, real quick. So... Okay. I think I do have Fang. And who were you saying to replace with? I just pick whoever looks cutest or coolest. Yeah, I think I just unlocked friends list, like, as I opened it today. Yato? Oh, I see. Replace Yato with Fang. Okay. I think I understand what you're saying. I mean, this is just the entire list, so then, when going into a mission, swap them out at that point, correct? You'll remember them eventually? I probably will. Top right to see the class filter? Job? Okay. Okay. Page all your units. The button to the left is squads. Squads? You press the top right button to get the class bar, check every class job for the operators. Okay. So you're saying that replace Yato with Fang in the future. Okay, noted. Siege is very much usable on early stages, which she was designed for. That's good to know, too. You can do it now in the squad button? I'm not really sure what you mean. Alright. I'm just gonna try to move forward here, so... Okay, I see. So... Change for Fang. Okay.
Leave it to me.
I don't see Siege here. Hopefully everything's okay. You're talking about Siege in general? Okay. Okay. Noted, noted. We should probably have support, right? Alright, that looks really nice. Good luck trying to do what other people like me would do. If you want an example, what 1245 ASPB looks like is my vid, is a spoiler warning, even though I skipped the story part. I don't know what that is, I'm sorry. Siege is 6-star, don't worry. Okay, okay. So just swap out the 2-star. Who else do we have as a ranger? I guess the male might be better?
I'm here.
But I was also told to be careful because if their rarity is too high, then they take longer to deploy. So I'm a little bit worried about that. Is this balanced enough? This should be balanced enough, right? No? Higher rarity can be more expensive. That's what I figured, right? You can use anything right now and it'll work. Okay. Alright, let's just go with this. It's getting darker and darker. It's as if the clouds are pressing into the skyline. The air still feels clear, but the dark clouds aren't moving. It feels like all the stress is being compressed into a single point. Even the wind has stopped. No doubt about it, a catastrophe is about to befall this city. By the looks of things, Chernobog has been completely paralyzed by Reunion's attacks. But when it comes to disabling Nomadic City, the preparations must have been made several weeks in advance. Could Reunion have taken some other action since then? That's a bit unrealistic. Based upon what we've seen, Reunion currently doesn't show the kind of discipline required to stage a covert takeover. Most Reunion members are still wandering the streets, taking revenge on Chernobygians. It's all just senseless fighting, killing, and arson. When the catastrophe falls, even the impregnable Chernobog will be shattered. And turn into originium-filled ruins. If fame or fortune is what they're after, Reunion is doomed to failure. Even with Ursa's chain of command in shambles, I still doubt that Reunion is able to face their military. Why hasn't the Ursus military staged a counterattack yet? From my experience, when a riot breaks out, the military usually manages to quash it immediately. But we did just witness the Ursus guards getting overpowered. That Master Union leader might have been a cut above the rest, but there's no way she could single-handedly destroy the entire city. Unless what? I've fought in many battles before. I've seen many people who acted in the same way as that Reunion leader. To them, soldiers are nothing more than pawns to be tossed away as soon as they serve their purpose. Soldiers could be used efficiently when needed, and then left to their own devices when not needed. Because the cost of training and maintenance is too high. So there's no standing army? Right. Most of the time, they simply have to be fed with some hatred or fear. All that's needed to whip them into a frenzy is a little push. If the way that Reunion leader acted was any indication for how the organization is run, any infected could join Reunion simply by donning a uniform and putting on a badge? Correct. So, that explains their endless numbers. There are too many oppressed infected, desperately trying to cry out, no matter how tenuous the solutions that Reunion offers them might be. As long as they see a light at the end of the tunnel, they will gladly lay their lives down to pursue it, even if it means jumping into a sea of hellfire. Ugh. Dr. Starlight? They are not like us. Even if I don't fully trust you, I at least trust your abilities. What are you guys saying? Hang on a sec. Chill on the info, only bring up necessary stuff. Yeah, I'm not really focused on the meta at this point. I'm honestly very interested in, like, the lore and storyline. Completely unlike you, that kind of leader is no commander. Those who would trample enemies and comrades alive, or rather, minions. Perhaps not even minions. To Reunion, those thugs may be nothing more than pawns. This is not a leader, but a tyrant. No matter who our enemies are, we will complete our mission. Someone once taught me and my teammates, if facing a pawn, capture it. If facing a fortress, topple it. If facing the crown, overthrow it. Ace, wait a minute. Dr. Starlight? Enemy light armored troops are stationed in front of us. Have we been found? Not yet. However, we won't be able to avoid them. The route we're on is the shortest one. If we take a detour, we'll lose time we don't have. No need for further discussion then. Thugs or pawns, all that matters is that we clear them out of our way. People are explaining game systems I don't even have unlocked yet. Okay.
Listen, everyone.
So we've got... Hang on.
Stay calm.
I'm trying to stay calm. I'm trying to stay calm. Okay. We've got 2 vanguards. We've got... Alright, let's see. We only have 1 gate to protect, so that's good. So, let's see. This is gonna come from 2 different angles. One after the other. We have Ranger, and not many places for them. We're going to need a vanguard right at the front, most likely. But we're gonna need a spot for a defender behind them, from what I remember you guys saying before. Concentrate your fire on a point every enemy will have to pass through. Okay. We be overzealous with new players, it's all good, it's all good. Alright. So we'll try either Myrtle or Fang in the front. And then wait until we can have defense. And then see if we can pick up range on the way. So, how about... Okay, shield bearing. I remember shield bearing is a problem. Wait. Shield bearing. Shield bearing is magic. We need a caster. Okay. Maybe they should... There's not a lot of room for people here. Ideally at a point where you can pin them in place with a blocking unit, like the one with the shield. You don't want to pin them too early though, right? So I feel like Myrtle here, and then a defender behind, and then... No, probably Myrtle and then a range. Probably starting... Okay, maybe we'll try range here. Caster here. Alright. We'll try that. We're gonna need Myrtle in the front.
I'm here to help.
We can have our defender here.
I've got this.
I'm gonna try to wait until we can hopefully get a range or healer. Range does have a long range to work with. They can't turn around though, so maybe here might be good.
I can smell the game on the wing.
Probably missed a square, but that's okay. Pin them where all the ranged fire is concentrated, what's known as a kill zone. I don't know what you mean when you say pin them. That's a little bit tricky. Okay, so we have another range. We need a caster. We need a caster. So I'm gonna have to wait until I can afford a caster. Let's try... Probably in the back makes sense, because then if they get through, we'll be able to do something here. It's probably the best I can do. Why are you not moving ahead? I didn't realize they would change enemy types. Okay, that's not good. Pin is block. Enemies automatically get blocked when they touch a ground unit. Okay. Let me see here. So we've got... This new one's range too? I forgot what this was. Okay. If that's range, then we should probably have her up top. Probably being able to cover everything, but we're gonna miss another square, I think. No, wait. This gets us a few. This is not the ideal point, I think, but... Try not to place ranged ops with the expectation that the enemies will get through the ground ops. Okay. That's a good... Okay, I see. I don't know if I have you facing the right way anymore. I might not. I'd like to try to put a healer here to at least get the majority of you. Okay. Probably should have made a different location.
Here!
You should retreat the caster and replace her with Amiya. I keep forgetting Amiya's a caster. I don't know why. I don't know why I keep forgetting that. This time facing forward. Facing forward this way? I think I have people in the wrong location.
Your
Alright.
orders.
This is for retreating, right? I think. Okay. I wish I hadn't taken up these spots. Maybe here?
Got it.
Positioning is hard. Positioning is hard. Okay, we do have a healer. I think we're okay for this. I think this should be the last one. There's nowhere to get... Wait, hang on. This is not right. There needs to be a... There needs to be a caster here for this kind of armor, right? So we have a healer, a range. We don't have a caster. Wait, is...
Here.
Dang it. You can retreat Myrtle now to let the enemy in range of Amiya. Okay, that makes sense.
Whew, almost dozed off.
Okay, alright.
Mission accomplished.
Thank you. I was like, wait, what am I supposed to do at this point? Ah. Based on our planned route, we should be approaching the central town of South Chernobog. We'll arrive at the rendezvous point after crossing this park. Assuming no contingencies, Neryl and Team E4 should be waiting for us there. But if Neryl was attacked, what would we do then? What if they wanted to alert us but couldn't due to communications being jammed? How should we deal with that? We'll go assess the situation. Go. Don't start speculating before seeing things with your own eyes. There's no point of letting paranoia get the better of you. I see. Losing our communications has caused anxiety to spread through the ranks much faster than I imagined. Especially with this looming catastrophe. We have to pick up our pace. Okay. Fog's rolling in again. What's with this haze? Could it be... Watch out! Kill them. Incoming enemy fire! It's a trap! This is bad. Reunion forces have showed up behind us. Where's our scout? They got separated from us. Rhodes Island. I've caught you. Kill them all! This time, I'll grind your bones to dust. Doberman! Snipers, stop their advance. Defenders, hold the line. Get ready to push forward. Ace, prepare to... Time out, time out. Huh? I only just finished purging the southeast fortress, but I rushed over here as soon as I heard the news. These are my hunting grounds, Crown Slayer. What'd you come here for? Isn't it about time you handed them over to me?
All must return to the existing order. None may disobey the rules.
Early stages are easy to get through, even with funny and scuffed placement. Reminder that there's no need for us veterans to worry about precise placing. Okay. Can I accept friend requests? I believe I can at the moment. I have people in the Discord sending screenshots for friend requests, so I feel like that would be better to go with first. Okay. Oh, but... Okay, should I be adding the friend requests of the people I'm borrowing from? I mean, probably not. I should probably focus on the Discord first. I feel like that would be more appropriate. I don't know what the limit is. You don't have to? I feel like it would be the better thing, considering the support you guys have given, right? You have a limit of 65 or limit is 100. I'm gonna focus on the Discord, just in case. Alright. It's gonna be as your friend. Nope, not this time. Thank you, though. Friend limit 65, max out at 100. Okay, understood. I'm gonna post things in the Discord first. I'm gonna focus there. Just because I feel like that's the nicer thing to do. Alright. This is going to be, tactics type tutorial. Learn about the synergy between defender operators and AoE caster operators. Okay. AoE. I don't know all game terminology. What does AoE stand for again? Is that range? Area of effect. Okay. Blank says, it's 100% true, you definitely don't need to play optimally until much later. It's never wrong to learn the right lessons as early as possible. Blank, I think it's funny that you also play this and I didn't know until now. That one teaches you about casters who deal areas of attack damage. Okay. Probably going to be important to know. Alright, existing team here. Beagle and 12F. 12F, okay. AoE means hitting every enemy in range as opposed to single target. So I've already been working with that. It's already the spaces that they can reach, right? It's just the terminology for it. Learning good early is fine, but at one point it's just information overload. Very fair, very fair. Learning through mistakes sticks with me more than being told the info. Yeah, that's like the first time when I made the mistake of, like, realizing that I had placed one square off, or that I blocked Myrtle from being able to clear the stage. Alright. I'm back. Are we playing the game now? What did I miss? We're being attacked. Things are not going great. There's a lot of mysterious enemies. And I'm slowly learning as I go. Hello, newbie, and hello, Sea Hero. Welcome back, welcome back. Alright, so this is learning AoE. Got it. We often have to face swarms of enemies. This time we will learn how to deal with a large number of enemy troops. That sounds like you? What does that mean? What do you mean it sounds like me? Not quite. We got two different kinds of AoE here. Got the sort that hits everyone near the main target, and the sort that hits everyone in range. Right now you only have to worry about the former. Got the sort that hits everyone near the main target. Not entirely sure what you mean. I'm just inferring based on what ideal strategy is in almost every tower defense, not specifically this game. I see. Alright. Straight line. Okay. Wait, there- okay. I have no ability to do anything myself. I'm just seeing... Okay, I'm seeing the range. I get it. Exceed, hello! Welcome in. Okay, I'm watching to see what happens, right? Okay. As you can see, Durin alone cannot eliminate so many enemies within a short time. Very fair. A common strategy is to deploy a defender together with an AoE caster. Hang on a sec. Okay. A defender with an AoE caster. Defenders have higher deployment costs, but they also have higher HP, defense, and the ability to block more enemies. For example, defenders like Beagle can block 3 enemies at the same time. Like 12F, some casters have AoE attacks. They can quickly eliminate enemy units with low HP. Okay. I know that strategy. Use operators with AoE attacks together with defenders who can gather multiple enemies in one area. Is that what you guys were talking about with the blocking? Correct, Jessica. Think carefully, then deploy them. Okay, so we're going to need one right here, I would imagine. We're going to need a defender here. And then a caster. All 3 of these are going to be moving at one point. So probably a caster here would be ideal. Just because she probably can't reach all the way to the 3rd row. So maybe a caster here would be good. Alright. So we'll have a defender here.
Target location reached.
And then how far can a caster's range go? Actually, we'll just go straight up. I think that would actually be more ideal.
Got it.
So at least we're covering both bases. Because otherwise I would just be filling up, well, I'd be filling up existing squares either way, but probably more squares. And there's no one else that I can deploy, so hopefully this is good enough. Block is how many enemies are stopped by a unit. Defenders have 3 blocks, so they can stop 3 enemies progressing at a time. I see. Alright, I think we're good for this.
Mission accomplished.
We're explaining things before the game has a chance to.
You have my thanks for allowing me to join you.
12F.
From now on, I will do my best to
What
serve
kind
the
of
doctor
reptile
with my
are you?
alchemical skills. I've never had a name,
Never
but if
had
you
a
must
name.
call me something, you can refer
It's
to
not
me
even
as
not even your code name?
12F.
Alright.
All enemies have been defeated.
Except for enemies that take more than 1 block, or enemies that ignore blocks, or enemies that add oh my gosh, there's so much. Probably wouldn't have hurt to put the melee one in the back. I was trying to figure out how many squares I'd be wasting. I debated on the back. I thought about the back, and then I realized, wait, I would be missing 2 squares here. Or wait, you said the melee one. Yeah, okay. I feel like that was the best placement I could have given. Fun fact, 12F is the hexadecimal for Lowlight's birthday. Interesting. Forgot to tell you, you're now able to use auto-deploy. After you complete an operation, I am able to automatically reproduce your combat procedure. Auto-deploy is unlocked after you complete a stage with a 3-star rating without using the support system. Oh, without using the friend list, basically, right? Auto-deploy is unlocked after you complete a stage with a 3-star rating. Okay, perfect clear. Without using friends. This will come in handy if you need to carry out certain operations repeatedly. So you can't, so it's not a good idea to always use support. Auto-deploy is for grinding? I see. Alright. Okay, so it says it's locked here. Usually you want to avoid using supports? Oh, okay. I don't know, everyone kept talking about it, so... Alright. I'll keep that in mind. Because I didn't end up, like, using the supports anyway. Mostly only want to use support if you absolutely need it. I see. Okay. You want to do things on your own first. That makes sense, honestly. Some casters, such as 12F, have very high deployment costs, but have the ability to attack enemies in an area. If used properly, they are able to deal devastating damage to large groups of enemy units. Press this button to head to the quick formation page. If you haven't added any area of effect casters to our squad yet, I would strongly encourage you to bring 12 Ephelon with us. Is there a way to see, like, immediately what the area is? What the area would be? Supports are for when you're struggling or want to find some new fun units. Okay. So they said we need 12F, or we just need someone who can do the same thing? Alright, wait, I need to... Lava and 12F are AoE? So does it... Okay. So... Pinecone also? I guess we'll focus on Pinecone then, if she's AoE? I can't tell if they're saying that this is very necessary. I would imagine so. Is there anybody that I should replace out, with Lava for this? Or should I just stick with Pinecone since she's already in the squadron? Any AoE? So Pinecone would work? Is there a way to tell who's AoE? Should be fine. You can see if you click the character details training, they should have an AOR tag in the bottom left. So that's probably on the selection, right? On the left you see the branch. It tells their traits. Check the branch. Oh! Corecaster, okay. Pinecone. Spread shooter attacks all enemy within range, deals 150% damage to enemies in a row directly in front of the unit. I'm not really sure how I would... So you'd have to know what the skill means, I suppose? Oh, okay, there we go, that's what I was looking for. Showing the attack range. Okay. That's a second kind of AoE? The 8 main classes have subclasses. So, okay. If Pinecone's a sniper, something tells me that we're going to need someone who can do casting instead. And these are the same. So, you know what? I think Lava would be the better choice for this. Splash caster, AoE arts damage. Okay. Why don't we go with that?
Where's the rally point?
There we go. AoE is AoE. Let's not get too detailed. I can see how this would be a little bit more useful. Probably there's going to be a lot of shielded characters, so... Alright. Mephisto. You have no reason to object, right? Just a few insects that flew too close to the light. Are they really worth your time? My troops have already received your info. You're already done your part. All that's left for you to do is to go home. After all, you're just responsible for the core energy sector and its surroundings. Don't do anything unnecessary. You still have somewhere else to be, don't you? Fine, have it your way. I can't wait to see you fail. Oh? We're leaving. One of the enemy leaders just took a portion of the reunion troops and left? What are they up to? Whatever it is, we can't let our guard down. The enemy is still many times our size. Well, well, well. Please allow me to apologize on Crown Slayer's behalf for her rudeness. You can call me Mephisto. What is Reunion trying to accomplish? Oh, nothing in particular. To be honest, I wouldn't even mind letting you bunch go. You weren't even our targets in the first place. If we weren't your targets, then why... However, I've had the honor of watching your battles. Your combat tactics, as well as your personal configuration, were quite intriguing. Intriguing? You think that the carnage of battle is intriguing? Rhodes Island, I've read up on your group before. At first, I thought you were just another ordinary company. But by the looks of things, don't you think your ambitions have stretched a bit too far from playing with test tubes? It'd be terribly dull if I allowed you to just walk out of here, wouldn't it? What I'd like is to have a little competition, a ritual of sorts. We don't have time to waste on a pre-operational kid. Amiya, get ready. We might have to break through with force. I'll get his attention. Okay. What was that just now? Were you sending a signal to? None of your business, kid. Amiya? Come on, we're all professionals here. Where's your basic courtesy? If people like you didn't exist, I wouldn't have to constantly be honing my insults. Amiya, what's going on? Doberman, all of our escape routes have been blocked by his troops. How can that be? How did you manage to do that in just a few minutes? This simply won't do. Even though I gave you my sincere invitation. But all you can think of is running away? Actually, I'll let you leave my hunting ground safely as long as you win. Until then, my friends here will keep trying to kill you. It's your victory as long as you don't die. The rules are simple enough, right? Ace! We're already prepared to break through. But we have to stave off their attacks first. Why are you doing this? The catastrophe is coming. If we don't leave Chernobog, everyone will... What are you talking about? The catastrophe makes it the best time to celebrate. You're sick. My esteemed guest, I am honored to invite you to this game. Kill them all! Amiya, watch out! Right. Actually, we know exactly what you did in the central area. That masked person you rescued makes me very, very curious. Huh? Crownslayer is so fixated on what you're going to do next, where you're going to go. But I'm different. What I care about is, what exactly are you? Where are you from? Yes, you. The one staring at me right now. You're somewhat different from us. What was that device in that facility that was able to preserve your life? I am so very curious. See, I'm not just such a cold-blooded person. So how about it, my esteemed Rhodes Island guests? How about giving this person to me as a gift? It would be a shame to end the game early, but at least I'll let the rest of you go. How about it? Doctor, get behind me! Okay, that was
Big game
crazy.
hunt is about to start.
Situation isn't looking good, but it's still far from hopeless. I know what I'm supposed to do. A lot of enemies are coming. I recommend deploying casters with AoE damage capabilities. Alright, I'm trying to look at what the best... So casters are always going to be on the top row. So... I feel like ideally, right here makes the most sense, right? I feel like they're giving that to me as a hint. Nearly the entire community doesn't like that character. I can see why. I can see why. Dramatic reading, Fox. Alright. So, I need to remember who we had.
This time.
Who did we replace? We replaced Fang, okay. Wait a minute. That's not right. That's not right. That's not right. I have the wrong character. Who am I thinking of? Hang on a sec. Hang on a sec. Didn't we have somebody else before? I could have sworn we had somebody else before. Yeah. The far right side. Far right side? Oh, okay. Oh, man. Okay, so we can't do that immediately at all. We can't do that immediately at all. Alright. In that case, we're gonna have to wait on that, so let's figure out where we can go for now. Yeah, AoE is expensive, I see why. Okay, so we're going to hold this line, not put anyone there. I'm trying to think of what would be our most ideal position. Probably put our defense here when the time comes. Probably put, Myrtle. Myrtle's Vanguard. So Myrtle would probably be good here. We could actually get, okay, we can get Myrtle for now in Vanguard. That would probably be more or less
Good
ideal.
scenery here, Doctor.
Probably not perfect, but ideal enough. We can have our defense probably fine here, honestly. If we need to with both ends. Oh, they have to face a certain way. I forgot about that. Alright, in that case, up here.
Here I come.
I just realized it didn't make sense. No, that's fine. Defender's okay in front of the gate. There's nobody coming from this side yet, so we're okay for a little bit. Myrtle's doing alright on her own at the moment. We don't really need a ranger. I really just need to save for the caster. And Myrtle's doing okay on her own. So, second wave of enemies is coming. We almost have a caster. There we go. Okay. So we can... And we probably here makes the most sense. And we're going to still need somebody... Probably put... Fang here. I don't have enough, I don't have enough, I don't have enough! Okay, that's okay, we have a defender. Fang, I need you to take on this section. Probably could have gone one off. Okay, who can I get in the meantime to help? Alright, I think you're gonna be fine on your own for the most part. Probably see if I can get a healer to cover as much as I can up here. That would probably be the best. Actually, wait. Yeah, that would probably be the most optimal.
Anybody hurt?
Okay, let me see. We need more support on this end. Probably gonna need a range. Sadly, I did not get the medic in that area. Outside of extremely specific circumstance or subclass, you won't need to be particular about the direction you face the defenders. Okay, so if the defender is placed here, just for future reference, can they still defend in either direction? I think I remember somebody saying that defenders can move direction unlike every other class. Is that correct? Okay, okay. Good to know in the future. So let's see, we have 15 right now. We could have another caster, which would probably help us, so... Maybe a caster up here so that we can get more damage, but without putting ourselves in harm's way, and then... Yeah, I'll have a caster going this way. Maybe. Trying to not get anyone overwhelmed.
Everyone,
Okay.
follow me.
That's not a good position. Actually, no, that wouldn't be good. That's a lot of wasted space. That's not ideal either. Okay. Hang on a sec. We need a healer over there, I think. We either need a healer or a caster. I don't have any other healers. Of course I don't. Okay, in that case, I'm just gonna need a lot more damage over there to help Fang. So... Saria can heal? Saria? Saria, okay, so Saria should probably go right here. So, how about ideally here?
Forward.
I'm not sure if that was the right location, but better to have somebody in the way than no one. Alright. What else? Okay. That's fine, don't worry. Okay. Amiya's probably a good caster, so we'll put her at the top here, because I think everybody here is okay. We have a healer over here. We don't have a healer up here, so I kind of need to focus efforts over here, I think. So we'll get Amiya over here, and she could either go through or a little past. It's not an ideal position, so actually maybe over here would be better in the front. Aqua admin, hello, hello. Found you through a previous AK stream. Glad to see you're live. Hello, hello. Current stage is easy. Things will heat up with AoE in the next exact stage. Okay, I figured. I'm trying, like, even though it's easy and even though I could probably get through it on my own, doing its own thing, I'm still trying to think it through early so that I can get into the right mindset going forward with things. Because I'm definitely seeing mistakes I'm making and I'm sort of learning it as I go. Alright, I do need more there. I feel like Amiya would be a best... Can't tell where would be the best location. I'm gonna go here for now until I can figure out. And there's no one gonna be coming in from there, so... Alright, I'm gonna go over here. Everyone else is ranging and casting. Everybody else is on the top row, aren't they?
Solidify.
I do not have a balanced team here, do I? I think we're okay for the moment, at least. Alright.
Mission accomplished.
On top, selects area. She has a button next to her skill. It shows a skill range if it's different than normal
join
range.
You simply because I'm bored and want something to do. But I heard my
not
sworn
optimal, but
nemesis
very
is
good.
too, though.
I'm sure there's a
Can I
lot
just
more
quit
optimal.
now?
Alright, thank you, Lava.
We've
I
accomplished our
appreciate it.
objective as planned.
Oh. I know it's only gonna get harder from here. That is a weird stage. I could not figure out what would be better. I was trying to get the healers in the right area. I was trying to get the defenders... I still feel like defender right in front of the gate makes the most sense. Cool to see you back with AK after how overwhelming stream 1 seemed for you. Yeah, you guys definitely threw me off a bit, but that's okay, that's okay. It is all good. It's very interesting. I do like the strategy aspect here. I'm trying to think through everything as best I can. Alright. Are we good with who we have here? I feel like I don't have enough Vanguard and Melee. I feel like I have way too many range and caster that are... For future reference, Saria heals everyone around her, so you put her in the middle, she could have reached everyone. Okay. That's the other problem, is not knowing the range natively. Defender on the gate is fine strategy, just remember they have low damage, you need to cover them. Yeah, absolutely. Range is still good. Everybody's at the top, and I don't know, I feel like there needs to be more Vanguard. I have 2 Vanguard, and everybody else is range, caster, defender. Is it okay at this point? It's alright? Okay. I trust you guys. I trust you guys. Operation 0 out of 9? Nero. Okay.
Holding the line is a defender's most important job.
Level up Cruz, I suggest. I still have to level up a lot of people, I think. Myrtle's the only Vanguard you need, honestly. Okay. She has a giant shield, so I kind of get confused as to what she does. Just don't put blind trust on chat. Fair enough, fair enough. Just remember to use Myrtle's skill. I keep forgetting about skills in general. I need to remember that skills exist. They just keep coming. There's still lots of enemies left. Don't let your guard down. Okay. So, who do we have right now? Wait, where'd the...
Incoming. Get
Same
ready,
time.
everyone.
Same time. Are you kidding me? Okay. Same time. We don't want to take up the range area, because I feel like that is where lava should be. And if there's range, then there's a free-for-all of getting through the gate. I'm trying to think if I should put down range first or Vanguard first. I feel like Vanguard is probably better to have up at the front, or at least at the sides like I had last time. Fang gives DP passively with her skill. Myrtle gives up on blocking to get a bunch of DP. Do I want to have lava facing the blue box? We're gonna have a lot of enemies now. Okay. Facing the blue box. I feel like that... If lava is facing this way, there's probably gonna be a lot of wasted, space here, but... That's probably fine. Or no, wait, isn't that... Actually, that is her space, isn't it? You're not going to need low ground units to block here, yeah. So... Range is not the right choice in the beginning. I think I have to just have vanguards on either end, right? And just keep everybody close as much as I can. Alright. I'll just try going with that at the moment, because everybody's gonna come in at the same time, it seems. Literally. Yeah, I guess that's my best.
I'm here to help.
Probably my best options at the moment. Give it a shot, see what happens. Yeah, sounds about right. Alright. You guys said that Vanguard can create more DP faster, right? So if we get lava, eventually. They're not overwhelmed yet. They're going to get overwhelmed soon. They're definitely gonna get overwhelmed soon. Okay. Almost there for lava. Don't need a defender yet. Getting to that point really soon, though. Oh, she can get the sides. That's good to know, too.
That's it.
Be careful with Myrtle. Using her skill allows enemies to pass through her. I did hear that, yeah. And how did that already happen? I didn't even use any skills. Okay, they're getting overwhelmed, so... Defender, right? Defender... Here.
I've got this.
Do you? Okay, we've got either ends going on here. I feel like at this point we can go with range on either end. Myrtle only has one block. I see. Activate Myrtle's skill. Myrtle's skill is for DP. Okay.
We're counting on you again today, little apple.
Okay. I don't need a healer yet. I'm going to, though. Let me see. Probably range next. Alright, I think Cruise is probably going to be best over here. It's about as much range as I can get here, I think. Just use any DPS is fine to help lava. Okay. And then, since we don't have enough there, I'm guessing healers are on top, right? What? Did one get through and I didn't notice?
Anybody hurt?
Okay.
Aim.
Oh, okay, Fang died. Okay. So, we need somebody over here. We don't have anyone over there. We're gonna need a caster or a range. Just ignore chat unless you have questions and then learn the game? Okay, I'll try. I'm just trying to think. Did I not have Saria out? No, I had Myrtle out. I did not have Saria out yet. Okay. I feel like I just need a caster somewhere over here. Just to do something early. That's not the most ideal. I guess that's ideal enough. I just feel like I need a little bit more help. And now we're in trouble. Okay.
Take aim.
Just need to fill a lot of spots here.
I'll be waiting here.
There you are.
Man, this is definitely getting overwhelming. It's definitely getting overwhelming. Twitch died again? Why? Why does this happen? Why does this happen? How does this happen? I think Twitch got really mad that I have, like, too high of a bitrate. I don't know why this keeps happening. Twitch! I'm trying to set things correct and it's not happy. It's never happy. Ugh. Alright. Can't reframe too high for Twitch to handle. I hate this. It's gonna be broken into 3 streams. I'm so sorry whoever's on the Twitch side. Good thing it doesn't save his VOD. Alright. Hopefully we're okay there. Hopefully we're okay there. Lava's skill. Okay, I don't know what anyone's skill is. That's the only issue. Does anyone have the ability to use a skill? No, no. Almost. No. That's not good either. Wait. Myrtle? No, Myrtle's gone. Click on a character to see what their skill is. I can't when it's paused. I can't when it's paused, that's the only issue. And it's not going slow enough still for me. I need it to be fully paused. Alright.
Hurry up.
ASPD? I don't even know what that is. I hope it's useful. Ugh.
It's game over for you.
Here I am.
I can't even tell if that did anything. Attack speed, okay, attack speed. Attack speed, okay. Let's see, I think we're good on healing right now. We don't need to use any healing skill. No one else has a skill ready. Wait, what is your skill? Not
Speak louder. It's hard to hear
attack?
over the battle.
That must be for healing.
Here I am.
You retreat Haze for another blocker. Top left, ranged operator. Okay, probably for Saria, right? Yeah, I'll put Saria down now, retreat Haze, and I can't put anyone here. I think I just need to, like, do something about this area.
Forward.
There you are.
There's so much going on here. This is taking much too long in terms of...
There you are.
I feel like this is the best I can kind of do at the moment. I could put down another range, but I don't know if it's going to do any good right now. Maybe? Is this the...
There you are.
Okay, everyone's health is fine, so I guess I can just let it play out at this point. And this needs a caster to not take forever, right? Just retreat Saria. Then it's clear. Right. Okay.
It's my turn.
Because we need to be a cast. That's the part I keep forgetting.
Mission accomplished.
Okay. Oof. Watch out! I'm fine. It's just a scratch, don't worry. Not good enough. At this rate, they're going to close in on us. I've already found the weak point in their line, but without reinforcements, it's taking all we have just to hold them back. Please hold out a bit longer. Focus your fire on the ranged enemies. Our casters will take care of their vanguard. Good. This is how things should be. Next up, F3, E5. This bloody rat. Excellent. Now B4, B5. The enemy is now trying to flank us. Take 2 defenders and a sniper. Just keep them busy. And next, H2, H6. They're rushing our defensive line. Vanguards, flush them out. That's right. Let me see how you struggle. Now, casters, move to C7. Capture their rook. Enemy casters have appeared. So far, they're hiding behind their defenders. It's too late. Take cover. I think he sees it as a chess game. Ah! Now be snuffed out like flames before a storm. Is he really commanding his troops like that? How can he give such precise orders just by barking out chess moves? Those same disorderly thugs have been turned into an army under his command. At this rate, he's gonna keep exploiting the advantage he gets through his leadership. On the other hand, if we manage to suppress him, they'll fall into disarray. Don't give them even the slightest opening. Dang it, we're running out of time. We can't allow ourselves to be stalled any longer. Is there some way to turn the tables? Anything? Doctor's going to be... What? What's going on? Why are people getting knocked into the air? What? What is that? You guys sure took your sweet time. I even had to relocate the civilians. Huh? Out of my way. Oh. Let's hit them even harder. Don't give the enemies a chance to regroup. Miss Nero! I'm here. I'm glad you're still safe, Amiya. Let's move. Thank goodness you were deployed in this operation. Using the signal flare was judicious. Seems like you've been having a rough time. You must be Dr. Starlight, right? Radiant Knight Neril at your service. Your chariot has arrived.
Flawless victory! I was pretty good, wasn't I, Doctor?
He's peak voice acting. It's honestly, I'm having a lot of fun with that part. I'm not gonna lie. Oh. In addition to completing main missions, side missions, and various daily missions are also important sources of income for Rhodes Island. Here are the other mission types.
Welcome home, Doctor.
Just like the main mission, other missions can be found on the missions page. This part has all the starter missions. These missions are structured differently than the requests we normally get. They're a series of rehabilitation procedures specifically designed for you. There is so much on this board right now and I don't know what to do about it. Of course, completing these missions will be worth your while, and you'll be rewarded with supplies that are hard to come by through most other requests. I suggest you prioritize these missions so that you can recall the knowledge that you previously mastered. Okay. Wait. You've already done half the mission? No worries? Okay, good to know. You have to... Okay. So these are all the ones we've already completed. And then there's also dailies that we've probably done. Clear any stage. Defeat a total of 100. Okay, that makes sense. Campaign mission? Clear main storyline TR5. Wait, is that... No, we're still in the tutorial. Okay, okay. Do all the tasks and you will have free Texas? What do you mean all the tasks? Did I miss something there? There was more? Did I miss things? There is. Campaign. Multiple missions completed, clear main storyline one time. Okay. I don't think there was anything besides there. Okay. It goes up to TR 15. Wait, that's the tutorial? Is that the is this still the tutorial? My gosh, this prologue. As I said, all of chapter 0 to 3 is a glorified tutorial. I didn't think that you were serious. I thought it would have I don't know. Goodness. Alright. I'll try to get through a few more. The latest tutorial is TR 25. It seems like you guys are saying TR 15 is like the main prologue part, right? Learn how to use skills and how to take on strong enemies with defender operators. Yeah, I'm curious how you want to describe skills, honestly. Complex game. Lots to learn. No kidding. No kidding. Every event is a new tutorial on how to lose. Oh, okay. Pre-selected. Pre-selected tutorial. Got it. In Portal, the entire game is a tutorial. It's not meant to be, though.
In position.
Everyone,
Okay.
let's play!
TR 15 had some people quit because of how hard it is. Oh, that's scary. Chapter only has 2 more stages after this tutorial. Okay, let's see if we can get through those then. With a new mechanic comes new tutorial stages. I see. Stream elements, I'm gonna need to figure out why you are breaking up into multiple messages. That's not right. Unlike before, the enemy this time is very high damage and durability. An ordinary Vanguard operator will not be able to withstand it. This is where you need casters, right? Or defenders. You should deploy a defense operator with high defense to protect your position. On a side note, you will need to manually activate the skills of the operators. Once activated, the operators will become greatly enhanced within skill duration. Make sure you use the skill wisely when facing difficult situations. Love the random floor televisions. Okay. Try to use these skills at the correct time. Okay, you're saying a defender, but I don't know if you mean defender in the front or in the back. It would kind of help if you clarified that part. No, actually, I really don't know. Where do you want the defender to be? There's only one available tile? Only one free space. Oh! Oh, you can't use these! Oh, I didn't understand that! Okay. I heard TVs and I think I got confused. Probably would help to have a caster here. Or not a caster, range. Might as well, right?
Okay.
It's not gonna do much, but hey, it's something. Is that even gonna... I feel like you need, different... I can't tell if this is, like, intentionally dragging out as long... That's not gonna be good. That's as much as you can do, right? They don't really give you the... They don't really give you an option otherwise. Is this just gonna be, like, a... Skill! Right! Jeez! I forgot about the skill! Goodness! That was the whole point of the tutorial! Oh!
My codename is Beagle. I know I didn't
Goodness.
do very well on my assessment, but I'll still do my best at
That
my
was way too
internship.
close for comfort. I forgot that that was the focus of the tutorial, was the skill. Skill issue? Very much so, yes, literally. Oh. Okay. Yeah, that was a point of learning skill. I got confused with the different layout and the different situation. Screens blocking the top part of the game. We can't see the amount of units left in the stage. Oh, you can't? That should literally be the whole size of it. There shouldn't be anything being blocked.
Home run!
There really should not be anything being blocked here. This is what you mean, right? It should be showing the entire layout. Wait, why did it split? Hello, Grendel. Welcome in, welcome in. I hope you're doing well. It's a tutorial they added later? Okay, so it's not really something we need to worry about at the moment then, right? Probably something to visit at a later point. Your wings are blocking the deployment unit. Yeah, I can't make it perfect, unfortunately. You don't have to, but you can. It's placed here early for a reason. That is a good point. That's a good point, yeah. You make a good point. It's placed there early for a reason. Try handling a more complicated situation. Alright, might as well. You're right. It would be there for a reason.
In position.
Okay. Jessica, today we'll conduct a comprehensive combat experience. Team A1 will cooperate with you in this combat simulation. Our DP regeneration rate will be limited to simulate a harsh combat environment. Fang's already on the battlefield to provide DP for us. Okay. Okay. I'm just trying to think of, like... We don't have anybody else to deploy, though, so I don't really see what the situation would be. And we can't do much with the skills, right? We have nobody else, so I'm not really sure what they're trying to tell me to focus on. I'm guessing this is for skill deployment? There's nothing else here. There's no other situation.
Everyone, follow me!
Instantly gain 6 deployment points. Okay, wait, what? Wait. I didn't use a skill, but the skill gauge just went down to near 0. Why was that? What just happened there? Auto skill? I did not know auto skill was a thing. Is that just for the tutorial, or is that in the main line as well? Certain skills automatically pop off when they fill up? Okay, to be fair, I guess DP is not really something you would need to wait for, right? There are different ways skills are used or filled up. Okay. Here we are. Hibiscus and I will help. In most cases, deploying a sniper operator behind a vanguard operator to help clear enemies is a good tactic. Once we have enough firepower to deal with the enemy, it is important to deploy a medic operator to heal your vanguard operator. Okay. So, range here probably makes the most sense. How many... Yeah, that would make the most sense.
I'm listening.
And then if we can cover these guys, that would be great.
It's safe here.
Here, manual, auto, and passive.
On standby.
Instant, auto, okay.
Sure.
Offensive, auto. Next attack shoots 2 in a row, dealing 100 attack, okay.
Don't be afraid.
Healing, auto,
Here
or
I
manual.
am.
Auto or manual. I feel like this is probably as best as we can set things up.
Everyone, follow me!
Cruz is out of position? What do you mean out of position? Do you mean she should have been placed further? What do you mean by out of position? She's not hitting. Oh, I see. She's not doing her job fast enough. So, better to place her here? I see what you're saying, I see.
Sure.
And I see exactly where the problem is, too. I'm gonna see if she can at least help me. Nope, I've messed up. I see the problem. See, these are learning moments. These are indeed learning moments, yes! Okay. Alright, this is over. So... I would move the melee back instead. You mean Fang? I think she's positioned, like, stationary. Cruz is not helping Fang. I see the problem. I was worried about, like, how her range was and not where the range of everybody else was. Alright. Is there... yes.
I'm sorry.
Intended learning experience
So
indeed.
sorry.
Alright. Okay. So, Cruz needs to be further ahead, and the healer can probably be in between the two of them, right? Because she needs to be able to attack sooner. Okay.
Leave it to us.
So Fang is positioned stationary. And Fang's just going to have to gain enough DP until this can move on. Okay. I haven't been using 2x speed because it's taking me too long to, like, understand everything happening. Hibiscus and I will help. Okay, I'm gonna move back to 1x for this. Okay. So you have enough firepower to deal with the enemy, it's important to deploy a medic operator to heal Vanguard operator. So... I think... So Cruz should be here instead, right? And then probably facing this direction? And then she could probably hit all of these squares. Okay, I think I see why I had the idea here. Is because I was trying to protect these, and then I didn't realize that it wouldn't help Fang at all. Alright, let's try... It's as far as range you can get, right? And then, as long as the medic is able to cover both of them, we are okay.
It's safe here.
And then 2x for this.
Take
Where we should be okay for the most part.
Follow me.
And everybody can heal from there. Sorry to keep you waiting, we'll join the battle now. Okay. There are more enemies headed our way. We need to deploy a defender operator when we have enough DP to block them. Defenders would probably be best here. Don't forget to deploy a caster operator to help neutralize the enemy's offensive. Caster is going to take a lot of DP. Caster still needs to be able to help, so I feel like here just makes the most sense. That can probably focus... Probably defender here, caster here.
target location reached.
And caster takes way too long to get back, but... Defender in front of Fang. Oh! Yeah, no, I see. I keep... I do this a lot. I've been doing this a lot. I keep putting the defender to defend the gate, not the operator. Alright. Fang, please help us.
Everyone, follow me.
That is not as much range as I thought there would be. Maybe... here? That's a little bit better, maybe.
That's it.
I'm sorry, Fang. I'm still trying to figure it out. Is this gonna... They're gonna get overwhelmed, aren't they? Well, maybe not. Maybe not. I think... Okay, we're good. It's a tutorial stage for a reason. No sanity lost except real sanity. True. Okay.
All enemies have been defeated.
It's hard for me to understand when a defender should be in front of an operator or in front of the gate. Oh. Alright. Enemy junkmen have high HP and attack. Please deploy defender operators to block them. Deploy high damage operators to defeat them. Okay, so in this case, I'm guessing we're probably going to be more on our own, so defenders probably should be in front of operators in this case. A defender should only be in front of an operator if the operator has enough range to attack the enemy. Well, wouldn't they? If they're... I mean, If a defender is directly in front of an operator, and an operator can just attack directly in front of them, I see. If the defender's in the way. Gates don't need the defense if the enemy can't get close to the gate. That is true. Strategic placing depends on knowledge of the enemies. Which enemies deal a ton of single damage or loads of low damage but dealt fast. Okay. Yeah, so this is high HP and attack. Please deploy defender operators to block them. Deploy high damage operators to defeat them. Okay. You can check the map before entering the stage, by the way? You can- Oh, you can! I didn't even notice that! Okay. Oh, okay. Oh, yikes. Is this also a spot for enemies to spawn from? Is this going to be, drones, I'm guessing? Yeah, okay. Well, at least there's a lot of snaking here that we can... So we don't really need a defender, like, right at the gate here. Probably have a defender here? You can camp the right side? Yeah, casters could be here. Defender... Actually, defender could be here in case we need a healer here. Taking some time analyzing the map beforehand might be helpful. Try to identify the best choke points. I see. Simple drone pathing are normally a straight line from spawn to blue box. So it would probably go... here? I think this is... I can't really see. I guess this is an opening, so it's probably doing this. Okay. Probably... I'm trying to think of who I know that I have. Drones ignore tiles. They can beeline for the blue box. Do these count as tiles? I feel like these, at the very least, don't count as tiles. But I could imagine they were at least doing this. Okay. I feel like... I'm trying to think of who we have. I don't know many of them yet. It said that I think the stage wants to focus on defenders, right? The C-shaped squiggle at the end is perfect. Lots of ways to overlap fire ranges. Just take note of where they are going with their pathing line. Yeah, I mean, I remember paying attention to the pathing line. I'm just trying to think of where to start. Like, where the stage should actually start. Snipers can take care of drones? Okay, so there... Oh, you know what? We still have lava, right? So lava would be good for AoE later on here, right? Or here. No, actually here would be better, because... Here. If she's here and her focus is here, or if she's here... Would she be able to get a drone? Try starting the stage, see what happens? Best look first at training mode if you're unsure about how the enemies move. Yeah, no, that's fair. I don't... Should I do a practice for this first? I feel like I can't understand this one. I don't know. I'm kind of just debating on going through with yeah. I'll just do practice for this, because this one's doing a lot of other things that I don't quite understand. You can do it normally? Oh, I didn't realize they'd have the... Oh. Is there a way to get out of here? Can I go back? I don't need to practice with the story mode. I would have just gone for the straight thing had I known otherwise. There's no way to get out, is there? Just skip. Skip and put out. Yes, but no. I wanted to continue the storyline. I just
Stay
didn't want to...
focused. Look straight ahead.
Okay.
I'll definitely prove myself this time.
I wanted to be able to follow along with the story. You can go back and still read? Should I just do that then? What do you mean it's unlocked? I'm not sure what you mean there. Under the stage. Oh, I see. Okay. I see. Wait, so... Wait, just for future reference. If I skip the story in practice mode and then go to the real thing, and then the story has technically already been played, it's not gonna replay it itself again, right? It's manual, isn't it? Become the Zero Sandy Doctor, no thoughts at empty. It won't replay automatically, okay. Okay, I see. You have to finish it, skip, and then watch it. I see. Why not skip it the second time instead of the first? I'm not really sure what you mean. Under the stage name, you can press the story reel. I see. Alright. I don't know. I'm trying to figure out if it's best to go through the story on stream or not. I'm still trying to figure that out in general. Alright. I'll just go through the story, and then try the stage, and I think I'll just go through with this. A breather between stages. What's with this woman? You there. The reunion forces worked like a well-oiled machine when they took over the Chernobog military strongholds. But your men act like deranged thugs. Mindless slaughter, burning down the city, hunting down innocents. This was all for your own sadistic pleasure, wasn't it? Someone base enough to plot these senseless crimes at a time like this could not possibly have designed the plan to take down an entire city. I do enjoy story reading streams. My problem is I don't like the first few chapters for some reason. I'm sorry. Personally love watching people discover the story just as much or more than gameplay. Alright. Good to know, good to know. Your commander probably ordered you to cause chaos, but you succumbed to your perversion and tastelessness. Faust. I want her shot through the mouth. Nero! Your sniper is ridiculous. If Nero gets hit again, she won't be able to defend herself anymore. Nero, you need to retreat. I can't. He's too powerful. I can't afford to let him hit our squads. If you skip the story and stream, no more peak voice acting. Rule. Reading time over gameplay time? I'm not sure what you guys are saying here. The chapters aren't that long, it's good reading in the beginning, there's some snippets of gameplay and gives you a good base. I see. Do not foreshadow the story, okay. I'm saying... I'm guessing you're saying with chat? Oh. I have to intercept his attacks. She managed to block Faust's ballista with only a shield? Unbelievable! Impossible! Do it again! Blow her to pieces! What? It's coming from my right? Oh no, hurry! Dodge! As if I'd let you. Ace! Snipers, take aim. Target the raised platform to the south. Fire! What? How dare you? How dare you? Did we get him? I doubt it. The most we can hope for is to put some pressure on him. Unfortunately, we don't have the time to dissect our enemy's tactics. He's very mobile and has a high firepower. The longer this drags on, the less likely we'll be able to block his shots. We can't give him time to set up. Amiya, make your move while Team E3's snipers keep him occupied. Understood. Team E1 snipers, come with me and suppress Reunion's forces. Team E2, use all the firepower you have to break through the defensive line. You filthy vermin. Why don't you just obediently roll over and die? Why can't I put an end to you all right here? I want to kill every single one of you. Nero, now's your chance. Hurry! All members of Team E4, we're going to break through their formation. We're going to clear everything out of our way in one fell swoop. Let's run wild. Fire! Fire! Don't let her get any closer. Huh? What? She was 20 meters away just a moment ago. Ah! If you wish to stand against a Kazimier's knight, come back after you've trained a few more decades. Doberman, follow me! Understood. Alright. Alright. Let's go for this. Okay.
Focused.
The enemy, known as a Junkman, has a very high attack. We must deal with them carefully. Doctor, I suggest you deploy defender operators. We must defeat them to gain more space and maneuverability.
Why can't
Okay.
everyone try
So
to get
first
along?
direction here. We'll have defenders soon, and it seems they're basically telling me that we need a defender early. I still feel like a defender here makes the most sense for the moment, until I learn better. Defenders need to go in front of melee attackers, right? No, wait. Hang on. What was I doing wrong before? I was defending the gates instead of defending the units. So I need the defender. Well, now I'm gonna need him here because of my timing.
Here I come.
There we go. Okay. And you're going to need to defend... Alright, I'm still not sure how this is gonna play out. I think before we had a defender. Probably should have gone one space up, maybe. We can have a range here, which will help this whole area. Maybe here? Try this for the moment. Even though that's kind of a waste of space. Actually, yeah, that was a waste of space for sure.
Here I am.
Alright, Saria, we had to defend beforehand. I feel like here makes the most sense? No, wait, you guys said to... It's not optimal, but I feel like that makes the most sense. It really forces you to learn the classes and optimize dedeploy. Nowadays, you just blast. Beat stage unlocks store? I don't know. It's fine for now? Okay. I know I want my healer... No, where am I going to want the healer? Fang can do DP. Okay, hang on. No, wait, this is... Okay. There's Fang and Lava. Lava is going to have AoE, so she should probably be here, facing up. She's gonna take a while to get to, so in the meantime, I should probably have range going down, because they're going to be moving through here soon, I'm sure. But I haven't done anything here with where there's going to be drones. Healer should cover the space of Noir and Myrtle from the Junkman later on. So, okay, this one's Noir. Myrtle. Healer. Okay, Healer needs to be here then. Healer would need to be here. I can't think of any other better position. You have the tiles on the right you can use? That's true, yeah. But, okay, yeah, that's true. Fang should probably be here then. At least at the moment. Just to help. I mean, they could be... I guess here makes the most sense.
Leave it to us.
I know she can't do anything right now. I just feel like she's going to need to be there. Alright. I'm going to try to get the healer here for now. I should have put Fang one square ahead if I had known!
Medics here! Here!
Okay. And this area is not good, so... we don't have anyone doing anything helpful here. Alright. Who else? We're gonna have a caster soon. We're gonna have a range and a caster. Myrtle skill? What is Myrtle skill again? Myrtle skill is DP up, right?
Whew, almost dozed off.
DP up, but then people can go through her. Let's you deploy units faster. Okay, might as well use that now. Hopefully we're okay.
Serious now.
Trying to think in terms of caster or range. Fang's kind of okay where she is at the moment. If I get your line of thinking, your contingencies are useful. You should probably deploy units where they'll always be able to attack her as much as possible. That's why I'm trying to figure out who should be here, because I think we need someone here. It's going to need to be a caster, right? Because heavy armor, heavy attack. I'm gonna wait until we can get Amiya, I think.
Here I am!
I think that'll be optimal. Cover this entire line.
Roger.
Lava? Wait, Amiya's also a- oh,
everyone,
she's not AoE. She's not- okay, oh. I see. Huh. Amiya can work, hopefully.
There you are.
She's not distracted. She has a huge range, though, so I felt like it made sense. Alright, there's a drone. I don't know if the sniper can turn around. Probably not, right? The sniper can't turn from where they're positioned. So, where would the best place for another sniper be? Here? Or should I place them earlier? Just place Jessica? Jessica's here, right? Aim right? Aim left. Okay. So we'll probably have Jessica facing this direction. Oh! That's a nice amount of range, thankfully. And I forgot you could say they can go right through, but... Alright.
I'll show you
Arya's
what I
here,
can do.
so a defender would be good here? Most likely? Or behind Saria. Or no, this, Myrtle. Behind Myrtle? Would that be better behind Myrtle or behind the entire gate? Snipers will ignore ground units to fire at drones? Okay, I see what you're saying. In front of Noir. Okay, that's what I figured. You can replace Myrtle at this point? You can switch Myrtle for Saria? Okay. And she might as well just use this if I need it.
Guys?
Over here.
Vermin.
Like this. And then you'd have enough DP to just basically get anyone you needed. That makes sense.
Just who are you weaklings going to stop like that? Everyone, follow me!
Okay. Whew. I see now. I see the chess game part.
Mission
I see the chess game. I didn't understand in the beginning why everyone compared this to a chess game. I see it now. I see it now.
Ansel, a medical intern. I'll be assisting with surgery and internal medicine, among other things. I look forward to working with
Blocking
you.
ideas to keep enemies in DPS area? Alright. Oh. Alright. Let's check out resource stages.
Welcome home, Doctor.
Have to enter the terminal. In order to recoup operational expenses and equipment upkeep, maintaining Rhodes Island's supply line is one of the most important daily responsibilities. Daily? In resource skirmishes, you must complete special requests to replenish different resources. Have to enter resource skirmish stage selection. As if we haven't gotten complicated enough yet. Live chess game where the pieces are waifus. Also, I think, let's stay and watch. It's close to midnight. Alright, no worries, Screaming Idiot. I appreciate you. Supply stages are only available on certain days normally. During your Rhodes Island orientation, stages in aerial threat, cargo escort, tough siege, resource search, and tactical drill will all be available to you. This wins for most complex game I've ever played in my life. These stages offer better, more targeted rewards, so please plan around them accordingly. Are they basically saying, like, okay, stages for farming resources, and then each day rotates which one is open? It's recommended to focus on cargo escort, aerial threat, and tactical drill stages first. Cargo escort, tactical drill. I don't remember all the ones you just said. Cargo escort gives you LMD to train your operators. Tactical drill gives battle records for upgrading them. Aerial threat, which isn't even visible here, gives skill summaries for raising their skill levels. Okay. Aerial threat, cargo escort, tactical drill. So these are just like, these are farming stages. This is something I don't need to be doing on stream, I think. Okay. It's good to know they're there, though. It's good to know they're there. Currency, EXP, and materials. I see. Okay. So that's good to know. There's things that I can be doing off stream as well to keep things rolling. That is good to know. Alright. 0 out of 11 blockade running. Is this out of tutorial, or? You can do the first clear on stream. The stages aren't that easy. They're farming stages they help with upgrading operators. They can be fun to do first clear on stream. The stages are interesting. Oh, I see. I feel like the story is just gonna take a long time to get through, so I feel like that would probably be my best thing to focus on. 0 out of 11. Are we out of the tutorial area, or is this still tutorial? I love the voice acting during the story part. Thank you. Chapter 0? It's still tutorial. Okay. Because, okay, you guys had said that there was, like, the...
There's still lots of work that needs to be done, Doctor.
I know.
We
Sorry.
can't afford to have you resting.
One stage left. Okay, for chapter 0. Oh, I see. Alright. I think that'll be a good point then. Mixed enemy troops are coming from the west. Please make good use of the tactics you just learned. Assemble a suitable squad to deal with them. Hopefully... Red means hard. Wait. What do you mean red means hard? It's all been red. Where do you mean? Oh, the box itself. I see. I guess we're okay where we are. For the most part. Alright. We'll try to get through this.
Team, check your gear before departing.
Forget about the reunion commander for now. At least he is not making any further moves. Different types of enemy troops are coming. Be careful. Alright. Hang on. Alright, our gate's here. Enemies coming in from both sides. I don't see drones, but I guess it's not going to be very clear. Let's see. Probably have... Did it show where the lines
see
were?
their
Okay.
souls. They're mine to reap.
Alright. We're going to have... Bang. Bang here, defense here. I think that would be... best. Yeah.
In position.
And then... defense is almost... okay. That's not good.
Here I come.
Nope, that's not where it... oh! One spot off, incorrect. Dang it. Myrtle down? Myrtle down. Try to identify which narrow areas all enemies have to pass through. Those are your choke points. So I see here and here. Myrtle... yeah, Myrtle should be behind. That makes sense. Just like I had last time, right?
Good scenery here, Doctor.
Can she reach that far? I can't even tell if she can reach that far. Okay. They do cover both areas. Oh, why is your health so low? Alright, I'm gonna have a healer at the choke point, I think. That would probably make the most sense.
Anybody hurt?
Cruz, range defender. Let's see. If I can get Lava's AoE early, it's only gonna be able to go. Oh, I didn't realize there were 3. I thought there was only 2. Actually, okay. Lava has AoE, but it's a smaller area. I feel like Amiya's range would be better in this instance because of how wide the area is. Let's see. Yeah, that's probably as best as I can get. Nope, nope. If I do that, then... wait, no. Okay, there's... no one's gonna go through her yet, so DP up would be best at the moment. Virginium Slug is more dangerous than a normal... wait, okay. Worse things. Got it.
Everyone, follow me.
Gather around me, guys.
Play more DP, no one's gonna be able to get through her. We'll put... Saria here.
Forward.
And I probably should have put her at the chokehold. We can have Lava doing AoE across this entire line, but I don't feel good about this. Where would the best area for this be? Lava could cover this entire line. Check how far she reaches. You can click on her. She was 1 rage, so she won't reach after Noir. I see. Okay. Alright, Blank, thank you for stopping by. I appreciate it. Have a good rest of your night. I also have Click. I feel... okay, casters can deal with the heavy armored characters. We have enough DP to sort of hold on to, so I think I'll just put... no, you know what? Earlier on? What would be the best AoE range for her? No, that's not good. I guess here just makes the most sense at the moment. And then... we'll have...
Everyone, follow me!
Click is Amiya, but better early on. I see. I'm trying to figure out where click makes the most sense to be, though. I guess here. I'm not utilizing the best amount of space, but I feel like this is probably the best area. It's still covering a lot of chokeholds, so... and then this thing. Okay. Is there a limit to how many units you can have deployed at a time? And then everyone also has the skills.
I'm right here,
Where...
Doctor. I know what you're thinking.
Don't use skills here.
I'm over here.
Probably
Scream
might
if
as
you're
well
in
use
pain.
this if I
Don't
need
hold
it.
it in.
That was Fang, okay. In that case, I'm going to have Cruz here, just covering a little bit more.
I'm listening.
Yielding is not an option.
Hurry up. Even the dead can't save you.
It should be okay. I don't want you to go through. Hopefully you guys can hold the line. Fang is the best at dying. Oh no, that's so sad. Alright, I think we're good here. I think we're good here. Oh.
Mission accomplished.
Scouting complete. I can confirm that the enemies pursuing us have been eliminated. We've managed to break through their encirclement. We'll be at the outskirts of Chernobog soon. Even though the enemies we defeated today were just a small portion of the whole force, at least we're safe for now. Thank you for what you did back there. I'm forever in your debt. Don't say stuff like that. I don't have the right to ask the Radiant Knight for repayment anyway. Anyway, let's talk about that sniper, Nero. Sure. Putting aside the destructive powers of that ballista, I think he might have set up several turrets in advance, as well as other automatically firing devices. I was targeted from different directions, but I only saw one sniper. I had the same feeling. The first and second shots exploded at about the same time, but there was a noticeable delay between them. Those shots weren't fired from the same repeating ballista. At least, when we returned fire, we weren't targeting the same sniper. Ace, did you realize something? I can't say for sure. What if the enemy was moving so quickly, to the point of basically being in several places at once? There's no way anyone could move that quickly. I can't even imagine how that would be possible. We can't underestimate how dangerous Reunion is. It was that malicious brat who ordered the sniper to go after you. He didn't even call upon the sniper when he was attacking us. Looks like that disgusting personality of his is backed up by some real power. However, he never attacked us, even when he was angry. So, either his combat abilities are lacking, or he simply chose to not display his true abilities yet. Just seeing his commanding abilities in action makes me highly suspicious. He was commanding his troops like puppets. In any case, we're no longer in territory that he controls. Nero, thank you. If not for your timely arrival, we would have been in grave danger. I was just following the plan we agreed on beforehand. You were the one who asked me, and Ace to make adjustments depending on the situation. You solved your own problem. On my way here, I saw the extent of Reunion's atrocities, and I had doubts about their power. What if I stopped to engage their forces? What if I had helped Ursus defend against the Reunion? What if I had stayed back at the rendezvous point, waiting for you to come to me? If I was the one who called the shots, there's no saying how much worse the outcome could have been. I'm not good at thinking several steps ahead. The only way I know how to get what I want is to keep on fighting. Amiya, I was only performing my duties, but you have the ability to end the crisis. You earned this victory, so have some more confidence in yourself. Miss Nero. This person standing next to you must be the doctor, then. That's right, but every time we meet someone, Amiya has to repeat the story about how the doctor is suffering from amnesia. What a pain. Dr. Starlight. One of my friends lost her memories as well. I'm sure you two will get along. After all, you should understand how precious living in the present is. Let's get going, everyone. We still have to escort the doctor to Rhodes Island. Sorry, I failed. No, don't apologize. It was my mistake. I lost my temper. Can you help me track Rhodes Island? I'll report the situation to Tallulah first. She should have taken over Chernobog's core command tower by now. She will decide the fate of these insects. Understood. Be careful. Your safety is the most important thing, alright? I will. I suppose my mission is complete too. Let's go, comrades. Let us go forth and welcome our new era.
I'm Melantha.
Melantha,
From
alright.
now on, my blade is yours.
Chapter 0,
That
complete.
was alright.
Goodness. Alright. Victory always comes at a cost.
Welcome home, Doctor.
Please proceed to the headquarters. Someone is waiting for you. Doctor, we meet again. Things are not looking good. Chernobog's about to fall, and there's a limit to what I can do from here. Right now, we need to resort our infrastructure so that we can provide more support for future operation. Alright. I keep forgetting that you might not remember who I am. I'm Closure, a Rhodes Island reliability engineer. Welcome to the Rhodes Island headquarters. I hope that we'll get along, Dr. Starlight. In the base, you can build different facilities to earn resources and manage your operators. Since the system was just restored, most facilities will require cleaning before they can be used. Even though we've suffered many losses, our journey has only just begun, and we will rebuild. This place has always been our home through thick and thin. Before we get started, let me introduce you to some basic function. This number indicates the number of idle drones. Drones are used for tasks such as cleaning up and building rooms. After a drone is used, it will need to be charged and undergo maintenance for a period of time before it can be used again. This shows Rhodes Island's power supply. All facilities require electricity, so building and upgrading the power station can provide additional output. This displays your currency. Lundman dollars, LMD. After all, money doesn't grow on trees, and most of the materials we produce here are for funding. Hopefully you'll be able to digest all this information. After all, this will be the place you frequent the most. Oh, it will it? A brand new thing I've never heard of! Don't worry if this all seems a bit overwhelming at first. Take your time to get acquainted, and slowly help this place become more like the home you'd want. That's why cleaning up these rooms is the first step to starting any job. Alright. I feel like this is something that I can, I can probably figure this out, at some point later. I don't really think you guys need to go through this with me, right? Base is true endgame. It's for passive XP and LMD income. Alright. I got you. You figure it out later? Yeah, I think we'll figure it out later. The game will force you to go through this. Alright. In that case, I think we will jump over to our main scene here. It's entertaining watching me wrangle with new info. Alright, we're going to jump over to the main scene. I think this is a good point. I'll keep this open, I'll go through it. But I think we'll stop there. So we'll jump over here. There we go. Alright. Turn this off so I can actually concentrate. Passive LMD and EXP? Who cares? You can customize cute dorm rooms. That's fun. Alright. I will definitely check that out later. If you have not yet joined the Discord, I will say that the Discord is an art-related Discord. It is mainly meant to be art-focused. But there is a game chat now because of you guys, like specifically because of you guys. So if you would like to join the Discord, we would still be happy to have you. Let me throw up the Discord link real quick. Post the profile ID so you can start accepting friends. I think what I'll do is, I think the best thing to do is to create a thread in the game chat server. I feel like that would make the most sense. So I'll have a thread going, and then everyone can post friend things in there, and I'll start it off with finding where my own is, I suppose. Is pixel art accepted? Absolutely, absolutely. All kinds of art are accepted as long as it's safe for work. The main thing that I want to reiterate about the server is that it is safe for work. Despite the darker themes of this storyline, I want to maintain that it is a safe for work Discord. And if you are confused about how to chat in the Discord, read the Rules of the Forest channel to be able to gain access. It's mainly to stop bots. It's mainly to stop bots and bad actors, but I trust you guys. So, with all that said, next time I'm going to get back into this on Saturday. Hopefully we won't have any throw-offs like maintenance or technical issues or anything like that. Hopefully we should be good. But yeah, it's been very lovely. I'm starting to get more understanding of how things work, and I'm enjoying the strategy aspect of this. I do like strategy, so this has been very, very interesting so far. I'm excited to see where it goes. So hopefully we'll see some of you guys Saturday, same time. It will be 11 PST to EST. And I wish you all the best of a fantastic rest of your day, evening, or night, wherever you may be in the world or the many worlds beyond. And well, thank you so much, and all the best.